asshole who just came on here and just
What are
like.
you talking about?
And he's like fucking. You're noise trolling everybody that since you come on stage, dude. Shut the fuck up.
Alright, what Michael?
What he just said though.
Art, just shut the fuck up and let the other guy speak.
Who was talking? Yeah,
Art started noise trolling when I was stalking. Now he's noise trolling when this other guy's
a
talking.
bit earlier. Art, just be on mute. You'll have your turn if you want to talk. But who was talking before that? Was the Prince?
Okay.
Okie, go for it. You got this.
So what I was saying is like how they made it as an agenda, and that's part of one of the even in the United States we're kind of addressing that issue in a way when it comes to migration, you know. And then India has the same problem too, and a lot of other countries have the same topic, like literally like Italy and France. All these countries are having this issue where the native population is not able to populate the country with their own, people, versus where migrants, especially from Islamic and Middle East and all the other regions, where they're able to migrate and populate at a much better rate compared to what the native population is. And as a country, how do you address this problem? I mean, like,
you don't let Muslims into your country. That's like I've always been straightforward. That's one way. And I think that's you think I'm last. You think I'm saying this.
No, I get it.
I don't actually believe this.
And some like see that this is where the thin line is, right? Now, how do you come into So like, the United States allows freedom of religion just as much as freedom of speech, right? You just can't blindly say, "Oh, we can't allow you."
Yo, Howard, this is the Pepe house. I had to make a room dedicated to him because this fucking guy is unstoppable, unmatched. I don't think anybody has had more accounts than Pepe, other than me, probably. But this room is dedicated to Pepe's inability to ever shut the fuck up. He's gotta keep talking. Always Pepe, all the time. You'll see. This is the Pepe house. Welcome. This is Pepe never shuts up.
But they all move into one area of the United States, and then like it's all this European ethnic groups.
Howard, if you could go back to the other room and tell everybody that Mojo has a house called Pepe, and he has a room open called Pepe Never Shuts Up, and he's encouraging everybody to report his new Pete account to get him clipped again, so tomorrow he's got to get a new account. We'll just keep the game going. But make sure he knows that it was Mojo in the PP house. Thanks, Howard.
Is the question that, by the way, Arabs on average have higher income than white and black Americans. So is the question, okay, that are you like afraid of Muslim replacement in America? Is that the question you're asking?
That's a good question, but I don't see Muslim replacing the American culture.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty much, hold on, it's pretty much already been going on. I think when you think about Muslim, they only think about like Sheikh or, Shiite or whatever, Sunni Muslims that are connected with terrorism. But you got the Nation of Islam.
No
Like,
lies.
they're Muslim. You have several
Science.
subsets.
Ignorance. Science versus ignorance.
Science is greater than ignorance.
What's this fascism?
And I agree though, it's like definitely in
Democracy. Autism is not a crisis.
particular
Autism
areas of the
accepted.
U.S.
I would
Protect
That's
kids.
right. Yeah.
What we need
But
to do.
I would say
Okay, it's the gun.
I'm not scared. I would say that when it comes to era, or I don't want to say era. I'll just say
Workers over billionaires.
Shut the fuck up, Art.
is patriotic.
Everyone's tired of hearing about it.
No, he's just like he keeps on.
15 fucking minutes.
Let Pepe fucking speak.
I don't know he speaks enough. We all.
But, like, when it comes to
And then he stops.
amazing. So like,
Let Pepe fucking speak.
thank you, your piece. I followed you.
I would unfollow him.
Okay. So when it comes to I would say people from the Middle East, not all Arabs. I would say Persians are an example. A lot of them, depending on which part of the U.S., of course. We generally brain drain those immigrant immigrants kind of similarly like we do to India. A lot of them tend to be legal immigrants, and the hurdle is very that they have to jump over is pretty high. And so, yeah, I would say on average, if I had to guess, yeah, they're going to outperform native-born Americans. I don't really care about, I'm guessing at most maybe 1% of our population
Pepe
is
never
Muslim.
shuts up. We just
Okay,
proved it
that's
again.
fine.
Pepe never shuts up. This is Pepe House.
So, like,
Is it even 1%?
so, like, I don't have a problem with that. I would say, like, Europe, I think it's kind of, and as a lot of Gulf states have pointed out, like, you guys do, they would say, like, dude, you guys let in a lot of the trash from the Middle East into your countries, and you allow groups and organizations that we outlaw, like, Muslim Brotherhood, for example. We do not allow them in our countries, but yet you guys are, like, too afraid to seem to be racist, so you allow them. We can look at the grooming gang situation. I think I'm actually going to lay most of the blame on white people in that example. These whites were too.
Gang is not.
I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying. But hold on. What I'll say it is that it was. You had a lot of Muslims doing it. I would say largely these Muslims were getting away with it. But hold on. And the reason why is because the police did not want to be seen as racist, so they would not fucking crack down on them. Where it's just like, if you would have basically not been scared to be called racist and just like literally apply the fucking law equally, it wouldn't have been a fucking problem. But these whites and their virtue citizens,
They're
as
not
as they are,
They're never gonna patrol your area like they patrol my area. Even if I stay in the upper middle class area, black area, they're not gonna patrol that shit the way a white man's area community. It's not gonna be the same. It's not gonna be.
the area is boring. Like, if you patrol a white area, you're gonna be like, there's an armed robbery? What? Oh my god!
No, there's crime, but that's the problem. You guys have crime over there. Your kids are bullying too. Your kids are taking pills too. Your kids are doing shit too over there. They're just not fucking reporting it. They only want to report what the black kids are doing.
Your piece, it's really interesting though, because, it's my understanding, and I'm in the white area, where there's plenty of police around here, and they, are patrolling the shit out of this area, so I don't know what the hell you're talking about, because they just don't deal with shit. But the difference that I've understood is that, in general, in the quote-unquote white areas or affluent areas, we're more apt to report crime and wrongdoing than
But they're not reporting it on the TV. And your kids are doing the same shit that our
But
kids are doing.
they especially reported on the TV. Like,
Yeah,
I would say, like, when you have like young black boys killing each other, that is like more than half of the homicides in the United States. So they don't. It's like, oh, okay, how is this? This has been going on for decades. But when you get this like nice upper middle class white man, and he decides, you know what, I'm gonna cheat on my wife. You know what? Now, fuck that bitch. I'm gonna kill her. I'm gonna put her in a fucking suitcase. Oh, my little girls. Oh, I'm gonna drown them in a well. And what ends up happening, they basically end up putting them. They make like Hallmark movies about these people, and they're like, oh my god. And the reason why it's so sensational with white people is because it's something relatable to them. They're like, you mean this nice white man did that? Oh my god. Whereas like, to be fair, in the white community, they're like, oh, some like young little, YNs ended up, gunning each other down. Amazing. They do that like every fucking weekend. Like, right? We don't need to sensationalize one of their cases.
Yeah, I think you were trying to make a point, but I feel like you missed it, Pepe.
Well, I think you're a dumb snow bunny, and so you're trying to be relevant. That's why you go into Bitcoin spaces, trying to go around all men and trying to get a lot of attention. Because you can't get attention in real life, and so you're done here. You're out of your range. You're out of your range. You're not staying on top of it.
Yeah, this is funny.
Bella, if you play your
I don't go into all girls. I don't go into all women's rooms and try to center myself. Like I don't do that.
Yes. You just try and center yourself in every
No ice.
Nothing of
Science. Ignorance.
Art, say something of substance. I want to hear this. You said say something of substance. I want everybody to feel your range. Go ahead, say something of substance.
Alright, how about
Protecting my autism is not a crisis. Autism
What the
exists.
fuck does that got to do with America? We live in America, motherfucker. Talk about
I mean, try to say something of substance about the conversation we're
I
having.
don't give a fuck about substance in Australia.
The impact on America when other countries choose Chinese currency over the US dollars and then join BRICS. Do you understand what that means for your future?
Australia's not trying bricks, you stupid fuck. Like, where do you get this dumb shit from?
Okay, cool. You think they're not. Watch what happens. You will be.
Okay, when do you think any of the Anglosphere countries, or especially one of the Five Eyes country, is going to join BRICS? Like, that is the dumbest fucking shit I've ever heard. Nobody has ever fucking speculated that.
If you think so.
So you said something of substance, but okay, based on what? On what, your feed feeds? On vibes? What is that based on?
Okay, how about right now you got China and Russia and India hanging out, and Kim Jong is on the way in a train to hang out.
What does that have to do with one of the Anglosphere countries, you stupid motherfucker?
Yo, get him the fuck out of here.
No, y'all just don't want to hear factual.
No, you're fucking retarded. You have zero basis for making that kind of fucking opinion. You're a fucking idiot.
About how he thinks the Indian population is going to become Islam. Is he fucking stupid?
Oh my God. Right now, please moderate your.
That would never happen.
I'm actually half convinced at this point that Pepe is Matt Cool. And that
We don't even sound the same. Like, you're so.
No.
Okay, Matt, say something the same time as me. Matt, just say Matt. Pepe. Say, we're doing it at the same time.
Why
But-
did you say that?
We don't.
You let, because that, hold on, Matt, it's because you let Pepe go on and on and on and on.
He has a very much on these things, a very good range, you know. And
Kind of, until he goes totally off the.
Okay, Bella, then you say something of substance, you stupid bitch. You never have anything to contribute.
The only you how much
research
of a big
group with
I like
our
Bella, do you have anything to contribute? That's what the fuck we need
analyze
to know.
and study. I'm gonna repeat.
even if
New
somebody
poll at the top.
What
What
does it have shit to contribute? Do you have anything to fucking contribute?
how the hell can I contribute whenever I'm getting muted? Like, how can we even possibly contribute?
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr.
New poll. Vote.
Really, right now.
this is the same poll I saw when I came in. I need to refresh.
It says, what research group would feel our stage is a wet dream to analyze and study?
Oh, okay, thank you.
How the fuck do I get moved and Pepe never gets moved? Fuck all of you.
God.
Like, literally fuck all
Fuck
of
you, Bella. Suck a fucking dick, bitch.
He is such a.
Go suck some fucking crypto bro dick, you stupid bitch.
I say 2 words and you guys move me to the audience. You are the biggest chicken shit mods I've ever seen. I wasn't even doing bullshit. That's what they do to me all the time. No, you weren't. No, you weren't. No, it's fucking ridiculous. You tell me to make.
Talking. You're doing it again. Just chill out. Just chill. You're good. Don't worry about it.
There's a lot of passion in here. There's a lot of passion.
No.
I guess your piece got moved too.
Okay. All right. You know what? Whenever you guys kick Pepe, then I'll shut up. Until you have fucking balls and kick Pepe off the stage, then you can keep.
Matt, you're a fucking faggot. Miss, you're a fucking bitch. Fuck you, Beaver. Fuck you guys. Fuck all of you. Fuck.
10 years. That is for sure. It is for sure that Matt
There
has
you
not had
go.
sex in 10 years.
You know what?
There we
You're
have
going
it.
down too. Enjoy yourself. Anyways, where are we?
cesspool of retarded people at this point. You know, if it were up to me, Matt, I would probably move 70% of the stage.
Yeah, I'd keep myself up here for sure.
Oh, definitely not you.
I mean, this is why you don't open rooms, friends.
Fuck you guys! How dare you kick me off the fucking stage?
So, I am trying to figure out what is these questions. I don't understand them. I'm so lost what they mean, you know? Like, what does all this mean? Like, what is what is
Okay,
well, I guess
so
I just wanna let her know that lady that was in here. Hold on, that lady that was in here, I wanna let her. It's because I'm black and she's white.
Oh my god.
They only fuck with me and you guys are moving down because I'm black.
You nailed it.
You're not.
Yes.
That's not true, sister. I'm black.
Yeah, it's because I'm black.
Okay.
You guys wanna do this shit because I'm.
Okay, so there's too many black people on this stage, including myself, for it to be a because I'm
Me
black.
too.
So back to Matt's comment. So research proves we would be the wet dream of so many psychiatric behavioral research groups. It's not even funny. You have got a collection of strangers who have never met, covering all races, all economic, social categories. And we have people making noises, screaming, hyperventilating. We're covering race, we're covering politics, we're covering geopolitical, international.
US dollar.
Oh my God, 100%. So I'm just curious. Do you think whose wet dream, who would be wetter, right? Let's just call it for what it is.
Elon Musk.
Adversaries? Would adversaries? Would adversaries enjoy to see, majority Americans fighting and hating one another? Would the CIA and NSA really enjoy to see the level of intellect that its nation has? Or would the psychiatric community just enjoy watching the intense level of heightened stupidity with actual certain levels of, intellect? So, yeah, cast your vote.
It's pretty amazing. You can get all these people in one room, and that you can actually even hold a room. No, it is really true. Think about that.
Is this a safe space for black people too? Like, are we allowed to?
Oh my
I'm
God.
black.
Are we allowed to be in
Your
here?
piece, I think I'm
All the laws are black.
Whenever people say it's a safe space.
Evaluations, I'm gonna go with that one, yeah, that sounds like a wonderful gift, because there's a lot of people that serves like a big melting pot, let's be honest.
Anyways, I thought I would
King,
change the topic a little bit
King
and
Trump is.
see what you guys think.
I love King.
Do you open the stage up again? Is it safe? Is it safe to
Peace, King Trump, rest in peace.
Trump is right here. He's on stage. We're good. We're all good. We're
I
safe.
thought he died.
Well, hello there, look at all these wonderful looking people, this is amazing, oh my God. You know, I've been terrifying my ass off all day, I thought I'd come in here and listen to you guys. Okay, happy Labor Day.
Happy Labor Day, King Trump.
Thank you, Donald.
Fascinating.
Donald, are you excited that Europe has invited you back for a second visit already?
I'm always excited, I tell you, I like to go to a lot of places, do a lot of things, but I assure you, when we're going over there's a lot of things we're gonna talk about, and there's probably a lot of things that's gonna talk about, but there's probably gonna be a lot of things that don't happen. Let's be honest, okay?
If you ever want to come down to the Gulf of America, I'll take you.
You know what I say? I love the Gulf of America. It's had a wonderful ring off its tongue. And I like to tell people, too, that Florida has to be my favorite state of any state in America. And I'll tell you why. Because it's kind of like Florida is shaped like... Excuse me, I'm talking. Excuse me. Okay.
Oh my goodness, is that Trump?
So what it is, it feels like that Florida is America's penis, and we're pissing on Cuba. Okay. It's a big red
really talk over you, Doug.
No, you're doing it to a bunch of people like this whole fucking time, including him.
I don't get some people.
No, you'll never forget me, that's for...
I hope not.
I tell people all the time, you love me, you can hate me, okay? But at the end of the day, you're gonna remember me and talk about me.
Bring some water, Don.
Oh, that's good.
You got something for Gavin Newsom?
Of course.
What about it?
Well, I've got a lot of big surprise for Gavin, okay? He's a bully. He's a big bully, let's be honest. But I always say, you bully me, I'll bully you back.
Yeah, he's even writing like you, Donald. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, he wants to be like me. I'm very inspiring, you know. A lot of people want to be me. There's a lot of cosplayers out there that want to be me. It's quite expensive. It's amazing.
I agree with that. By the way, do you think Clubhouse is dying? That's the new title right now. I think we need to have the
Yeah, the fucking Democrats are killing it for sure.
Yeah, they are, right, Hulky? Trash in our great Clubhouse. Unfortunate.
I would say that like Democrats, I don't think are like the ones killing it. It's like the
The
Democrats.
topics they bring is what is killing Clubhouse.
I'll tell you what's killing it. I'll tell you what's killing everything. It's a very simple answer, and I'm so glad you guys brought it up. I'll tell you, I come in here and I try to peace and love, okay? And I think I'm very misunderstood, but when I come in here, a lot of people will shut me down before I even open my mouth. And it says right there in the good book, you know, before you cast stones, you might want to look at yourself, okay?
Well, Donald, why haven't you deported more beaners at a higher rate? I'm just curious about that.
Well, you know, this is the thing that we got to protect our borders, okay? They've been ripping us off. They're bringing their leprosy. They're bringing their
You know, I asked you why haven't you done it in a budget? Well, why haven't you done it in a faster rate? You know, fuck you, Donald Trump sucked my dick. I'm asking you why you did not do it at a faster rate.
You're being very rude. Okay?
I voted for you, so I'm making you answer for my vote.
I know, but you're being very rude, okay? You're getting your blood pressure up for no reason. Let's calm down. I remember my first beer, too.
That's amazing.
Now, one at a time. What was the question again?
Why aren't you deporting more beaners at a higher rate? I mean, I think even Obama was.
Well, let's be honest. That's an ugly word to call them, okay?
You called them murderers and rapists and said they were not.
Excuse me. I'm talking. You're interrupting again. That shows your intelligence, okay? I'm being calm and cool and collect. And you're being off the chain. Sir, did you get your Xanaxes filled this month? Is that what the problem is? Go ahead.
You didn't answer the question, you fuckface. So.
Well, every time I try to answer it, you try to interrupt me.
What is your plan for deporting more beaners next month?
Well, like I said earlier, that's an awful, ugly word to call them, okay? I call them Mexicans. Okay, that sounds a lot better than beaners. Okay?
Amazing.
Hey, what do you say to the losers that are scared of 1% Muslim in their city?
Well, I'll tell you this, R, if that's your name. I think, you know, a lot of people say that Muslim people are not peaceful people, okay? And that's not true at all. That's not true at all. There's a piece of them there, there's a piece of them here, and there's a piece of them everywhere.
They blow themselves up. So, I didn't get an answer. Like, yeah.
Are they married more than one? They can have 4 wives.
Or they can go to India where everybody's
Looking at
gonna
the
be
title?
Muslim soon.
Art, what do you think Clubhouse? Is Clubhouse dying or no?
No, it's not dying. You got.
Well, I don't know. I think what they need to do is they need to take frame like the Tic Tac. You know, the Tic Tac's gonna die too, and we'll see what happens though. But I'm thinking about investing in it. I've got a lot of people looking at a lot of things, but we'll see what happens. Go ahead.
Is it YouTube?
Excuse me.
Is it YouTube that you're talking to about TikTok?
Ours is a retarded person. Ours is a retarded person, President. Like, you have to talk to him like a retard.
Is he talking about TikTok?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what Trump
That's what I said.
Why is that? Y'all saying TikTok? I'm not like, y'all got me so fucking confused.
You don't watch the news, do you?
It's
No,
just
I
a tool by
don't. I'm
China.
trying to stay
It's,
away from the news.
well, TikTok is just a tool by China to spy on us as Americans. Let's be honest.
China. Not China.
The virus comes from China.
Hey,
China.
didn't you ask the CDC to prove the vaccines today? What do you think they're gonna do?
I told JD Vance the other day, I said, go to Home Depot and buy a shovel. We're going to dig a hole to China and we're going to solve this and make it great again. Okay?
Why do you want to make those chinks greater than us? Like, what the fuck?
Well, that's an awful word to call them. You like to call people by names. You're such a dirty guy. It's a little bit admiral, but let's be honest, we don't need to work blue, okay? Let's call them what they are. They call them the Chinamen, okay, and the China womans.
Amazing.
Oh, wow. Chinamen. Okay.
It's a wing wong ding dong, they walk around.
That's too soon. It's too soon. Too soon. I'm not gonna let that.
Hey, Donald, why didn't you just arrest Putin when he came the other week? Why didn't you just put him in handcuffs while you had a chance?
Well, I'm a firm believer that you give somebody enough rope and they'll hang themselves. Okay.
I don't think that's what you believe. I think you really just don't want to do shit to Putin because you're in bed with him. Not literally, but that's your homeboy. You fuck with him.
He was.
He likes.
You know, that's what a lot of people think, you know, but there's a lot of fake news out there. Let me tell you this.
No, that ain't fake news. You like hanging out with Putin.
Excuse me.
You like hanging out with Putin. You do.
Excuse me.
Just say you like hanging out with Putin.
He wishes he could hang
Let
out.
me finish.
No,
Alright, so anyway, I talked to Vladimir. I call him Vlad. I said, look at here, Vlad. I said, let's cut to the chase, okay? You've been pussyfooting around. You've been bullying other countries. I've got a deal for you, and I put it on the table. If you don't make it, there's gonna be consequences, okay? I even told him, I said, look at here. Let me just give you Alaska. How about that? Go ahead and think
Tell
about
us
that.
about the deal.
Yeah, give him a little.
Well, it's very complicated, okay? It's a lot of things, there's a lot of stuff going on, and there's a lot of people involved. And quite frankly, I shouldn't be talking about it, and I've said too much.
Well, I know some people that came over from, they were from Poland, white and black. The blacks was on visa, but the white was like, they're going back.
Trump doesn't
Sometimes
care about Poland.
I tell you,
We
the
should only
point,
invite the whites. So yeah,
What's so great about Poland? Poland's not that fucking great.
it's actually one of the. If you look at it now, actually Poland, they actually, you know, it was a horrible place to, very, very underdeveloped after they were the dissolution of the Soviet Union. And Poles were known for like immigrating throughout Western Europe. But they're now actually their economy is really good.
Black people, Ukraine war started, and they were trying to get help in Poland. They were not.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. So
And a lot of those people were kids, like 19, 20 years old. They're on visas. They're there at the university.
but those.
And you're not gonna fucking help them.
No, but what you were saying. No. What you were saying.
After I saw that, my sentiment is fuck Poland.
No, what you're not seeing is this. So there were orders. So even whether or not you're a citizen or not, the priority was women and children. They got to dock the trains first. Now, when it came to the foreigners,
A
a lot of them.
19-year-old girl, a 20-year-old boy that's in college, and you're denying them.
Yes.
That is bullshit.
if you're a fighting age male, you were going to be one of the last people to be put on the trains to Poland. Absolutely.
I mean, it's just like a kid that's 20 years old, the University of whatever, Penn State, whatever.
Sure, but you have to.
You know damn well.
Okay, but you have to. No. Hold on. Your piece. I don't think.
A 20-year-old
Your
boy.
piece.
A 20-year-old boy.
Your piece. You're not understanding something. So if you were
not ready
your
for like
piece,
that.
18-year-old, if you were 18 to like 40 something, you were a male, you were not permitted to leave. Period.
Well, are they ready?
Wait, stop. You were not allowed to leave. Would they
Hold on. Are they ready for that? You know damn well.
They're every bit as ready. They're every bit as ready as the Ukrainian boys would have been. I'll just put it like that.
They're not ready for that shit.
Okay, so are Ukrainian boys that are 18 or 20
I'm
more
talking
ready for war?
about kids, they're making them do that, drafting them. They're not ready for that shit.
Okay. What age? Hold on a second. This is where this is becoming retarded. At what age do you think they draft people?
You're the one that led it to this point.
I think they should.
Alright, shut the fuck up.
25.
No.
25.
That's
18,
old.
19-year-old boys are not ready for war.
Okay, that's not. Yeah, but that's not, throughout history, everywhere on this planet. Shut the fuck up, you goddamn ankle biter, dude. You're so fucking annoying. When it comes to people who get drafted in wars, it does not, or even participate in war. It actually, the age will go quite a bit younger than 18 even, depending on where you are in the world. But in the quote unquote modern world, whether it's East Asia, whether it's Europe, whether it's America, 18 years of age, you are definitely considered old enough to go into war. Now, when it comes to who are they going to prioritize, first of all, if you're a Ukrainian white male, they were not going to let you fucking leave. Now, if you're a white male that was trying to leave because you were a foreigner, you still did not get priority over the women and children. The women and children got to leave first. Then your 18, 19, 20-year-old student, he could once there was a spot available, they could go last. That's just how it was done.
Didn't even get a chance to. It was like you forced them into the war. That's all they did. And a lot of those kids.
They did not force foreigners into the war.
A lot of those kids, I understand we've had drafts in the United States, but I don't give a damn about that. You know, at 18 years old, 19 years old, you're not ready for a fucking war.
Yeah, you are actually.
No, you're not.
No, and here's the reason why you are. So, the fact that the older you get, the less you're likely to participate in a war. So, from the Army's perspective, get them young and you can program them. Everybody else is resistant to programming. So, to think that, oh my goodness, they're not ready for war, that's not the fucking question. Are they good soldiers? Yes or no?
That's part of it too, but when it comes to your physical ability,
You don't need to be an adult and kill people. That's what the weapons are for.
They're not ready.
Okay, no, they are ready. Here's what I don't think you understand. Okay, so when it comes to these,
everybody from the room, people are leaving.
no, will you guys kick R? Like, I'm being dead serious. If you guys kicked R, like literally, this room would have been going differently for a while ago. Like, I would have kicked this piece of shit a while ago.
Don't interrupt, Arm. Just let people talk. It's good.
So, when it comes to, first of all, there is a huge difference between an 18-year-old and a 25-year-old. Not only cognitively, because yes, 25-year-old male is going to be likely fully cognitively developed as opposed to an 18-year-old male who is not. When it comes to, in a way, shaping an 18-year-old male versus a 25-year-old male, that's a completely different story. It's going to be much harder to do to a 25-year-old versus an 18-year-old. But then you have the most obvious. An 18-year-old male is far more resistant to stress injuries or injuries in general. They can do the rough marches, they can parachute, have rough landings, far less likely to be injured. They are literally, as physical specimens, superior to other age groups. That is why, like, they are prime candidates to fight in wars. But I'll just land with this. Ukraine did not make anybody, literally nobody, whether you were a student, any foreigner, fight on their behalf. They did not do that. They expedited the movement of women and children first, whether or not they were foreign. And yes, some of them are black. Amazing. But you did not see, and what I find like really fucking obnoxious about this is you did not see them prioritizing white men over, anybody, over these women and children either.
What does Donald have to say about it?
Nothing. Why did you interrupt with that? You're a fucking retard.
When do you ever stop and land something?
What the fuck do you have to say that's so bright? You literally are an ankle biter who says nothing.
The manifestation.
No, you literally say nothing. You just ankle bite. You're a fucking retard. Say something entirely. Go ahead. The floor is yours. Say something.
Every number is infinite. There is no difference. Every old warrior lord fares. My craving before the children of men. Be thou heavens, my secret center, my heart and my tongue. Behold, it is revealed by thy was the minister of all Pankrat. The cops is in the crew. Love the crew and the cops. Worship then the cops. Behold my light shed over you. Let my servants be still in secret. We shall rule the many in the known. These are the fools that men adore. Both the gods and the men are fools.
Thank you guys for
Come
bringing me up. I
forth,
love you
children
all.
of the stars,
Happy
and
Labor
take
Day.
your
Let's
fill of
make this
love.
clubhouse great
I
again.
love you with
God
you.
bless everyone.
My
God
ecstasy
bless the USA.
is in yours.
Julie.
My joy is to see your joy. Above the gender zone is the naked splendor of nudity. She bends in ecstasy to kiss the secret ardors of Hades, the winged glow, the starry blue are mine, O Ankaman Kansu. Now ye shall be with the chosen priest and apostle of infinite space as the prince priest, the beast. And in this woman called the scarlet woman, they shall gather my children into their fold. They shall bring the glory of the stars into the hearts of men. For he is ever a sun, Shimun. To him is the winged secret flame, to her the stooping starlight. But ye are not so chosen, but upon the brows of splendorous serpents, O azure-lidded woman, bend upon them. The king of the rituals is in the secret word which I have given unto him. With the God and the adorer I am nothing, they do not see me. They are as upon the earth, I am heaven, and there is no other God than me, and my Lord Hades. Now therefore I am known to ye by my name, Nubit, to him by a secret name which I will give him when at last he knoweth me. Since I am infinite space, and the infinite stars there. Do ye also thus find nothing? Let there be no difference made among you between any one thing and also take your fill and will of love as ye will, when, where, and with whom ye will, but always unto me. If this be not a right, if ye confound the space marks, saying they are one, saying they are
Alright, I doubt it. But you, okay. See, you're just the most boring person I've ever encountered on. Literally, you have absolutely nothing to say.
No, I'm asking you to entertain
You
the
wanna
room.
ramble on about.
I'm not asking you to entertain me. I'm asking you to entertain the room. No, you fucking retard. I was asking you to entertain the fucking room. Okay, no, people are not here to watch me be entertained. They're here to be entertained. I'm asking you to entertain the fucking room. You're not doing that right now. So entertain the fucking room.
What you said was not to my knowledge.
But you said all I've been doing is talking, so go ahead and do nothing but. Okay, literally, driest answer. How the fuck would I know that? Do I have access to their classified information? How the fuck would I fucking know this shit? So literally, entertain the room for a minute fucking straight. You, hold on. You said I do too much talking. I want you. Hold on. I want you to spend a minute talking, not asking me a question. But literally, it could be bashing me, and I will not get off mic. Okay, spend a minute talking about how stupid I am, then, okay, because obviously I say stupid shit, you've observed that. Spend a minute talking about how stupid I am, how I ramble on about stupid shit, and literally, do it for a minute. I will not interrupt. And mods, you know what? You guys kick me through the game. But you're saying that people.
It has no.
But your original claim. Your original claim was that people were leaving
Because the stage is gone because you told me.
Yes. Okay. Obviously, and you're obviously seeing there's a correlation, assuming causation.
You kept ramming your yap.
Now. No, the room was literally at its biggest when I was running my fucking mouth, to be fair.
No.
Actually, no. When I was running my mouth about the drama between the JB shit, that was when it was at its peak. I was watching the fucking room. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But you see, you're a nobody. People don't care to watch me fight with you. You're boring. Alright, thank you. You're somebody who's boring. Nobody cares about you. They see us fighting. Nobody cares. You're not entertaining. You don't. You see, at least this jerk off that I would fight with publicly on the app will make like salacious lies and cause drama because of his cluster
join the house, cash in that pink ticket. This is the Pepe house.
You're
This
just
is my cool
you're just a
house
fucking
Pepe movie. Hope you
retard
enjoyed it,
who's
man.
not funny. You just not know how to troll. You just not how to do
I
anything.
asked you two valuable questions and you barely gave an answer. Like you didn't even try.
Dude, those questions were absolutely fucking retarded.
No, you weren't here earlier.
They're not relevant.
No, we had more people on stage than
No, you didn't.
you've been in.
I've been watching.
You weren't here.
I know, but you act like I cannot see who's. You act like in the hallway I cannot see how many people are in the fucking room. I know, before I was in the room, you're acting like I cannot see who's in the fucking audience. And what the room number. Yes, before I was in the room, because I see the room in my hallway before I join it, you fucking retard.
Right, and I was in here and we were all having a.
And the room got bigger after I started talking my shit. That is a fact. That is a fact, you fucking retard. You're trying to lie to me and spin some stupid shit.
Punk ass bitch who doesn't.
You're fucking.
You don't know how to land it. You don't know how to allow.
You don't know how to land it. I gave you a fucking minute.
I didn't
A
want
minute.
A minute.
Okay.
Interesting.
But you're calling me out. So I literally, guys, I literally am telling the mods.
How many times are you gonna say?
Put me in the mood. Put me in a goo for 1 minute. This motherfucker cannot because I'm in the goo. Shut up. Because I'm in the goo for 1 minute.
Go eat your DoorDash.
I cannot cannot rebut, I cannot interrupt, I cannot do any of this stuff. He gets to entertain the room. No, obviously, hold on a second. He obviously has a better strategy. He feels like he knows what everybody wants to hear. I'm a dumbass, I'm all of this stuff. He gets to call me out, make fun of me, do whatever he wants. He can call me anything. You can call me the worst things in the world. You can call me a rapist, a pedophile, a mass serial killer, whatever. You can do whatever you want. But what I want to see, and I want them to throw, in fact, I will move myself down. In fact, give him 2 minutes. Okay, but no, entertain the room. I want to see you do it.
In between me and you, P.
This is the funny thing. I'm asking. I'm telling you. Okay, will you do it? No, I asked you. It's a yes or no question. Will you do it? Yes or no? Will you do it? Okay, because you know you can't entertain the room. Amazing. It's exactly what I thought you would do. So, in other words, he's bitching because he knows he can't carry a fucking audience.
Number of things you keep interrupting me before I can even fucking.
Okay. Can you make observations without asking me questions? You see, he won't go through with it. So he knows he can't do it. You're a fucking pathetic piece of shit, dude. You're an ankle-biting fucking prick. Like, that's like somebody saying a musician sucks, but you've never played a fucking instrument or made music in your life. Like, you're just like, this is like, people like you are fucking pathetic. Yeah, I mean, you're literally making comment. You're making comments. You want to ankle bite because you feel a certain way, but you literally have nothing. You didn't have zero retort to anything I fucking said. You don't even responding to anything I said. You're not responding to anything I've said.
You don't even know how long it's been.
That's a non sequitur. Because I've literally called you out for very specific things, and you've not done it. Okay, dude, are you gonna take the fucking challenge or not?
I think retrospectively I've done it for the last 10 or 15 years.
No, you haven't. You've literally made yourself look like the fucking dumbass.
No.
Okay, name one point. And you say, you haven't hit yet. I get it. Nobody cares about it. It's irrelevant to everybody. What? Name, if you're going to say one scathing critique about me, just go ahead and air it. Make the scathing critique. You literally can't do it. So, yeah, you're fucking shuffling. I'm done. I asked you a yes or no question. Can you? And if the answer is yes, I'll move myself to the goo and let you do your thing. Why are you so scared to commit?
It's not scared. It's the fact that you're asking me to do something that I'm not interested in doing at the present moment.
Okay, what are you interested in doing? What are you interested in doing?
Well,
You're on the same. You're obviously that you're interested because you're in this conversation. So what is it that you're interested in doing?
I really don't know how to shut.
What are you interested
How
in?
old are you?
What are you interested in doing?
How old are you?
I'm in the 40s. What are you interested in doing?
In your 40s? How tall are you?
Irrelevant. Why are you interested? See, like, you just diverted to some juvenile tactic, asking how tall I am. I'm 5'11". Like, I'm taller than average. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. Once again, what is your objective? You can't answer simple fucking questions. That's being no.
When there were 15 people on stage, I was interested in hearing more people talk than just yourself. and maybe actually have something factual and relatable to talk about. Besides how 1% of Islam now has 9 mosques. Oh my God, oh what are we gonna do? The Muslims are taking over Detroit. Dude, shut the fuck up.
When did I say that about Dearborn, Michigan?
I thought if I started talking, you were gonna go to the gulag.
Oh yeah, no, you're correct. Go ahead.
You refuse to do it. This
Okay,
is my point.
Okay, 1 minute. No, my bad. I didn't think you would.
Now,
You didn't say yes or no. You didn't say yes or hold on. You didn't say yes or no, so I did not know.
I asked you 2 very personal questions because that is a way to get someone to shut the fuck up. You give them a chance to answer a couple questions about themselves when they don't expect it, and they will shut the fuck up more than they were before. That's what I did to you. That's why.
No, that's not what happened.
I'll call you.
I said, yeah, amazing. No, but I'm 5'11". I'm not.
It worked.
No, because I did. No, it didn't work. It didn't work because I said I've given the same answer.
More chance to talk.
No, because I've given the same answer. I've given the same answer. Yeah, amazing.
Honestly, because it's fucking fun.
No, well, what's funny is that if you didn't say yes, so if you want to do your thing,
I don't want to do your fucking
Uh,
thing. That's what I'm doing.
it's not
I
funny.
already answered. I said no multiple times.
Yeah, amazing. You're the
You want
shittiest
me to
troll.
say yes. I know
You're the shittiest troll.
You and I are fighting. And I've been trying to say this.
Why do you ankle bite? Why do you have to ankle bite on stages? I understand, like, when you're in other spaces, you're somebody who ends up getting, no, you can shut your fucking mouth, you dirty little bitch. You zesty little fucking, you zesty little, no, it's not that I'm upset or sad, but you're a zesty little bitch, no. No, it's just that, like, if we were standing in front of each other, like, you would not run your fucking mouth like this, and then you are literally, I know, you have to divert to something that's irrelevant. But the reason being is that in real life, you run your fucking mouth, and you would not talk to me like this in real life, and you're just an obnoxious bitch. Oh, you would, amazing.
Guaranteed.
Oh, sure. I would love to have seen that happen.
No, beaters, and the way you said shit about
Beaters, I'm fucking trolling you, stupid bitch. I am literally fucking trolling you, stupid bitch. Are you a beaner? Are you a beaner, or are you a Muslim? Which one are you? By the way, I'm in Arizona. I grew up around Mexicans primarily. They don't get offended by the term fucking beaner. It's an inside, like literally, it's a fucking joke.
You said so much. Trust me, we've heard all of what you
Okay, so you didn't lie, no, you're a little social justice warrior. But that literally ankle bites why other people were having conversations on stage because you do not have the range to debate anybody at all. And so that is literally your fucking problem. You have to fucking ankle bite by other people on stage because you're a fucking retard. Nobody wants to listen to you. Who the fuck has ever heard of you? I've never heard of you. Nobody's ever fucking heard of you. You're a fucking nobody. But you ankle bite on stage. Let me guess, you're a fucking convert that ended up, converting to Islam. Let me guess, in prison or jail or some shit.
Dude, you don't want to give up, do you?
But no, well, I know, because I'm hitting a nerve. I get it. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna give up. You're a fucking loser.
I've been trying to say.
You're a fucking low IQ piece of shit that ankle bites. I've literally told the mods that they can move me to the fucking audience. They can, and yeah, so why? Yeah, I see it, you stupid fuck. But you literally wanted to make the debate about me. You wanted to make it about me.
You're in the room right now for them, according to their title, if they put you in the gulag.
The propaganda is up.
The gulag is the room title.
Well, I know, well, because you are the content now, you dipshit. Like, what the fuck are you, like, can you see anything funny? There are actually people, Kim Cutts, for example, is a woman that if I was to say some nasty shit about her, she would drag my ass, she'd bring in larger numbers than me, and I'm not gonna say it, she would say some really mean shit, but I will admit, I would laugh while she was saying it, because she is funny, I can't hate on her ability, like, she could trash people. There's a comedic value. But okay, then what do you have to say that is so fucking entertaining, you stupid piece of shit? You're an ankle biter. Say something funny. Say something original. Can you literally, for 1 minute, say anything? Where it's just like you think you can captivate an audience. Being an ankle biter, being an annoying ankle biter like you, does not capture an audience. Nobody joins people's rooms like you. You're a stupid little bitch. You cannot come up with anything fucking original. You just end up getting angry. You know, you get angry and you disrupt stages. You noise troll changes. You noise troll stages. And that is literally your fucking MO. Now, can you actually fucking entertain? Okay, give a gut because I'm listening to your dumb ass. You've not said anything. Okay, there are people where right off the fucking bat I realize, wow, this person is like kind of a force to reckon with. You know, I have to choose my words carefully around them. You are not one of these fucking people. You're literally a fucking retard. Okay, something.
Cool story, bro.
Amazing. He has something to say. This is abuse.
You landed it. You called me what you wanted to. You landed it.
Yep, I did. Thank you.
That's what I was trying to say the first time I interrupted you when I came into the room. You were rambling. You were repeating yourself. You were saying literally like every other fucking sentence. You made no sense to what you said. And you allowed another guy to say that India is going to be completely Islam in the next 5 years. Motherfucker, that was the dumbest comment I've heard all day. Okay? And when I try to interrupt, you continue to talk. Then you continue to talk. Then Donald come into the room. You continue to talk. Then he was being funny. We all enjoyed it for a second. Next thing you know, you're running your fucking mouth again, and here you are. Your food's cold. How's your cold sandwich? How are your cold French fries? How is the food? Don't choke on it. You fucking dipshit. I've been trying to say the whole time, the only thing between me and you know what it is? Hugh.
I'm sorry you're a butthurt little Muslim bitch that, converted to Islam.
I appreciate you ending it with the retard thing. That was good. That was a good one.
Well, no,
Gave me a chance to talk without forcing me to tell you yes or no first.
I know, because you would, if I went down, if I did the Socratic method with you, you would obviously fail. But, even when I don't, I just like, I won't even ask you yes or no questions because you obviously are not capable of doing it.
You're sipping on a Willie Nelson's remedy.
But what's really funny is that when I would get put on the hot seat on other platforms, even on here, some of these people weren't actual fucking attorneys, and they would do the Socratic method with me. And I thought it was an No, you fucked up the room, you stupid bitch. It was big. Okay, what happened once you came into the room, you stupid fuck? You literally, since you came in, the numbers went fucking down. The numbers were peaking when I was in here, you stupid fuck. You wanted to censor yourself. And I've literally been fucking embarrassing you. What fucking dumb shit you are.
I'm enjoying.
I know. Maybe you're not embarrassed because you're fucking retarded.
I've been gaslighting you for the last.
You've been gaslighting me. Okay, because obviously, because you're fucking mentally in that piece of shit. I mean, I don't know what else to say.
Well, I wasn't at first. At first, I was trying to get you to shut up so that people could talk.
No, but nobody cares what you have to fucking say, you fucking retard.
Brotherly love.
What did you say?
I said this is like brotherly love, what you guys are doing.
I mean, it's P and R. All we got is Q in between us, you know?
Well, no, I mean, I would say in real life, if I had my way, there'd be a wood chipper in between us.
He's got L and N and O. And I got nothing else. I got myself. I got R. have to start every fucking word there is. I have to be at the end of every fucking word there is. To be me.
It sucks being the younger brother.
Especially with our when it's the only way you can get laid because you're a fucking ugly piece of shit. I don't know. Amazing. See, I just took a cheap shot at you that
You did.
and it's unfounded. Yeah, exactly. Amazing. See, you see how annoying those are to deal with, and like generally, people that are at least intelligent enough, just like you can't do that. Like it's unfounded. You're just taking a cheap shot. It's not conducive to any kind of real conversation. But you've been basically making these stupid fucking claims like, oh, you're this, you're that, and I can take these stabs at you.
No, I didn't call you anything until you started really attacking me. Earlier, all I was saying was that was a dumb comment. That made no sense. You got triggered when I.
Okay, tell me how it was a dumb comment. Tell me what the comment was that was so stupid.
I told you a number of them. I told you when you were saying them. I'm not going to repeat them. They make no sense to me to repeat to you. Pete, you
already forgot about it.
Amazing.
You forgot about it already. You just forget about it.
Yeah, he already forgot about it. That's why he can't repeat it. That's why.
Oh, I just told you like 10 minutes ago.
Just forget about it, guys.
That's a good point. AK's got a good point. I've just been trying to get Pete to just eat a sentence.
But I would say this. So, Matt, I would say this. So, and the other mods listening. Now, you have somebody who wanted to center the conversation because they felt somehow offended a certain way, and you start getting these little pedantic arguments. Now, what I would say is if you want to keep a room amazing. If you want to keep a room going, you cannot allow the people. Now, I don't know him.
Tell them how to run their room.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I have a lot more experience.
It's a word, bro.
But I have a lot more experience running.
You just live.
Okay, you stupid fuck.
Type in Liz.
I see. Here he goes. He's interrupting once again. But no, I don't think you understand. When I would have like my big rooms years ago. I modded them up.
Why aren't you
Now,
having big rooms now?
on this app, which content creators that made big rooms back then are still around? Nobody does that anymore on this app.
What happened?
Realize that, this app, if you want to work and effort you have to put into making big rooms, it's not going to get you anywhere, at least here on this app. So a lot of people left to TikTok, X, and other platforms that wanted to make a name for themselves. But when it comes to no, it's not. Okay, see, once again, this retard is proving my point. You can't let people just derail the fucking conversation completely. Now, I was obviously doing a lot of talking
So that would have meant
tonight, but when it comes to shit like this, so if you have a topic, see, this guy is trying to nitpick and pick fights with me that do not have to do. Shut the fuck up, you whiny bitch. But when it comes to shut up. When it comes to having, let's just say you have a room title. You get someone like this, he ends up automatically making it about him and whatever grievance he has with an individual, and just is this pedantic bullshit. What you need to do is you literally need to, when you get people like him, you have to just fucking kick them to the goo. Absolutely.
Sarah, who's winning this fight? Do you know? I just got back.
I don't even know what's going on. I was on the phone. I just saw back too. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't. I just have to.
Nobody wants to listen to this shit. That's why everybody left. Once this faggot ended up coming on stage.
I am biased toward R, so it's hard for me to tell. But he sounds like a dumbass. So
Is he a Muslim? Do we know, or I don't know?
yeah, but he has a the TD. He's part of the TDS crew.
A Muslim from what country?
makes you think I'm Muslim?
She just said you were Muslim.
Right. What makes you both think that I'm Muslim? Both of you speak.
I can't because she's called you that. I don't know that
But in the Quran, it says all
I never
like.
said he's Muslim. I don't think he's Muslim. Are you Muslim, Ar?
No. I'd say everyone's Muslim because the Quran says that we're all Muslim.
Are you Muslim?
No.
I don't think. No, he's not. I think he's Muslim.
So eat. Stop eating. Stop it.
What the fuck?
Enough.
What is that? Who is that?
He's eating chips.
I don't know if this is all you
Oh, my bad. I'm off.
Oh, it's Peppy. Shit like that is what I'm talking about.
Shut the fuck up, Ar. Shut the fuck up. Like, you gave us enough headache today for one day. Wait, is R the same R I think it is? He was with the C's crew earlier, Matt.
No.
Pete, please, no?
No.
Wait.
I mean, Art killed this fucking room. He made this shit about his like butthurt feelings. Like when we were talking about topics.
Everybody left. You were the one.
No, you were literally fucking interrupting everybody while they talked. You were ankle biting every goddamn speaker while they talked. Yes, you were, you piece of fucking shit. Like, you're such a goddamn lowlife.
Y'all see what I do when he lands it that way. He lands it with insults. And you see what I do? I don't speak back. I let the silence win. Because
You want
then
a
he has
medal?
to read. No, I don't. I'm just letting the audience know what I was going through when I.
Your reaction doesn't matter. What I stated was like a literal fucking fact. Is what matters. You can't rebuttal it.
You called me
And
a
so,
faggot or a retard.
no, when I said that when you came into this room and you centered it, you centered yourself. When you centered yourself, that is when the room started dying. Literally.
Well, anyways, I've finished what I've done here. I hope you choke on your chips. And, have a good one.
Dude, seriously, Matt, dude, I understand content, but like people like him, he's only gonna come into the room to try to like, in a weird way, center himself in a way that is super boring and nobody's gonna want to fucking hear it. Like when Dr. Articulate would come into my rooms, sometimes it was advantageous to like platform him. But he would also like be the worst person you could have on your stage at certain times. This guy, he didn't say anything that was like of value. He just ankle bit the whole fucking time. Like you cannot allow people like him to be on your fucking stage.
Alright, I got a confession. We kind of let that go. I agree, I could have done something about it. I was just having some fun with that.
A bad man laughing at you like a bigger kid.
Dude, are you there? She's in the matrix. I don't know if that's me.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, try again. Yeah.
Better?
Try again. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I was just saying, Pepe, Matt and I were literally kicking our feet, laughing and screaming.
We just let that go. I know exactly what's going on.
Like psychopaths. We were...
We're gonna lose my mind.
So I know, Pepe, you don't spend a whole lot of time in Matt's like late rooms, but basically Matt has like mastered having the most crazy crazy, hilarious crash outs with the most random people you could possibly think of. It's the greatest thing in the world. It's just basic conversation that
It is, because I don't do much. If you think about it, I just let the conversation conversate, and then like, if people want to talk serious, they just talk serious, right? We have a good time doing that, and then you'll just like, I think all the characters find themselves, and then they just all go crazy on each other, you know? It's like a very interesting formula, I have to admit. Like, what's going on around here? But yeah, no, we were. Yeah, I was aware of it. By the way, that guy had been ankle biting literally since I opened the room. So I knew that he would find someone to tango with eventually. It was only a matter of time. So I already knew this was going to happen. So I already knew.
It was glorious, Pepe. It was glorious. We enjoyed it.
He did try with me. He did try with me.
Yeah, I remember that earlier. He literally like was doing that every like coming off the mic and doing that little snickering stuff literally the whole time, the first hour or two of the room. Do you guys remember that? I know Hulky does.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's like another mountain. Like he you know how mountain. Me and Mountain is it Mountain?
Yeah.
He's had like 100 names, man. Every time I speak, he just wants to fucking. There's always contention.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah, he just like it's like a magnet. He just gets like he just finds the people that like honestly he doesn't do much. He just does his little like that little lumbering talking, but like for some reason he's able to get under people like very quickly. I've never seen anything like it. I don't know how to explain it.
It's just always contention. Like he's always like
Yeah.
no, and you're just like.
But he's not yelling really though, right? Like he's not that lumbering like. It's not like just screaming at the person. It's just like the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
But Matt, like in reality, like if you really talk truth about Islam and the hidden agenda and the like, they have other motives as to like how they move things in general. Like when you talk about it and you voice it, they don't like it. So that kind of makes me believe that he's probably a Muslim, but I don't know. I don't know hard enough. This is the first time I'm actually even engaging in a conversation with him on this room, and I can't tell what he is, but.
Yeah, you're definitely hesitant on telling us. What's that, dear?
I'm just gonna say, Marshall, you missed an epic ankle biting smackdown between Pepe or P and R. It was great.
Oh damn! All right.
It was great. It was. I want you to imagine two grown men embodying two 5-year-old boys having a pissing match over nap time.
Well, there you go.
It was so good. Pepe is so good. And I love the part where he was at looks like he was like the grocery store or something. You hear the little thing dingling as he's fighting.
Somebody's serving him something to eat.
Yeah, somebody's serving him something.
And he's like, oh, thank you.
Yeah, that was me getting my Uber Eats, and I was just like, you knock on the door, and I was just like, okay, thank you. Yeah, because I'm a nice person. I'm not a mean
But
person.
you're saying like thank you, you're saying like fuck off. Like
Absolutely. But I'm talking to a guy that's like delivering food. He's a worker. He's delivering something at my door. I'm being hospitable. I'm saying thank you. And at the same time, I'm listening to this degenerate piece of shit. And I'm like, no, fuck you, asshole. Like, what's weird is like, he rang or knocked on my door right before while I was talking loudly, and I was like, holy shit, dude, I hope he didn't like hear all of what I was trying to say. But yeah, I mean, I'm not a mean person. Like, I don't fuck with people in real life, but people are such assholes online, I don't know. I doubt Mon, He was the person I was closest to on this app. The one person who knows my real identity. She would tell me like before she was here from since season 1. I came in like season 2 or 3. She was saying how she like met some of these people in real life. And some of these guys were like super aggressive. They had large spaces. But when her experience meeting them in real life, they were like super polite. Definitely did not carry themselves nearly in the same way. Excuse me, I burped. I was eating Chipotle. I ate my food like the guy was asking.
Well, you need Chipotle away, as advertised on South Park.
But I like in real life, do I like go out of my way to insult people? No. Am I nice to people? Do I think you should be mean to people? Because I subjectively find them unattractive, because they're overweight, because they have like whatever. Like no. In fact, I think you're just like unnecessarily taunting people. I'm somebody who, in real life, I don't like. I actually want people to be my friend. Like I'm not a mean person, at least in my opinion. Online, well, let me backtrack a bit. I've been considered like a shit.
That asshole. You keep telling yourself that.
Amazing. I am somebody who's kind of been like, the class clown and a big mouth my whole life. So I'll say that. Like that is like a personality trait of mine. But I don't go up to people and try to like be mean to them. That's not like my nature is to try to be nice to people, and like I just want to. At the end of the day, I kind of want people to like me, and I think that's kind of how most people.
Why are all of you sitting here listening to this fucking retard?
Okay, here's this piece of shit.
Y'all are all just sitting here listening to this guy.
Amazing.
Tell y'all that he's not mean to people. He said it like 7 times in the last 5 or 10 minutes. I've been listening to you. There's a whole nother room that actually has this room streaming in it, and there's other people who don't want to be in here, in that room, listening to you and chatting about how fucking.
Okay, just go in there. Okay, just go ahead and go in there. Just go ahead and go in there.
Honestly, I wanted to come back and tell you you're a fucking loser.
What makes you a winner?
I don't know, how about this? We don't engage in personal petty bullshit. We just talk about something else.
Well, no, I get it, but he called me a loser, but I want to ask him,
He's treating y'all
what makes you, okay, bitch, what makes you a winner?
But wouldn't you need to know that? Because you're.
Yeah, I mean, you called me a loser, so in other words, you were somehow better off than me. What makes you a winner?
Right. How many times have you used that comeback on Clubhouse in the last 5 years?
I've literally never used it before.
Right. Sure.
Okay, go ahead and clip $1,000 if you can find that comeback. I literally, dude, I've had a few drinks tonight, and I'm like literally just came up with that.
Fire, bro. You're being mean as fuck, and here you are telling people that you're not normally a mean person. You're being rude as fuck.
To you, yeah. I mean, you're a piece of shit.
No, to all these people. You're sitting here just running your mouth about yourself. Who gives a fuck?
Wait, what? That makes me a mean, horrible. What?
No, you sound like a loser. You're like, I'm not normally that mean, but people on the internet, gosh, you're so mean.
Okay, what does a loser have to do with being mean? You're conflating two things. Like, God damn, are you really this fucking retarded?
Just run circles.
I mean, do you understand that there are people that are, like, literally, my first job out of college was...
Literally.
Yeah, amazing. Working, okay, see how he's picking fights? This is so weird. But my first job out of college, working with seriously mentally ill adults, some of them were cognitively challenged, and they were, and I'm going to use the term,
Once you tell us
it's
what
present.
makes you
because it's perfect. But when it comes to when it literally mentally retarded, they some of the nicest, most gentle people.
I'm sorry, I can't handle.
Yeah, I know you can't because you're fucking retarded.
Right. Sure.
And like, what can you do? You stupid piece of shit.
I don't have any reason to try to.
You're a low IQ fucking. No, you're a low IQ ankle biter that as soon as you're asked by somebody like me, you do not know what to do. And so, what do? You end up having to fucking, run off. I mean, you are seriously a piece of fucking shit. Like, you start shit, but you can't finish it. And it's just like, please, Mod, save me. Please, Mod, save me. Okay, and then you're upset. And you're gonna call the fucking Mod. You're gonna call the fucking Mods racist. You're gonna call the fucking Mods racist because they didn't save your worthless ass when you ended up getting fucking defeated. Like, you are a worthless piece of fucking shit. You are the annoying, goddamn ankle-biting piece of shit that ended up basically destroying their fucking room. When I was talking about the drama on this app, literally,
You sound drunk.
literally the audience was 3 times as fucking large as when you came on here, you low-class piece of shit. You're irrelevant, you're mad, because I said a camel fucking... Yeah, okay, there's a camel fucking...
I have a low IQ.
Okay, because when you end up worshipping a camel fucking piece of shit that raped a goddamn 6-year-old, you fucking faggot, you fucking worthless piece of
I
shit.
don't even know who I am. You said.
I know, okay, you're offended because of what I said. My name is Pepe on this app, you stupid fuck, that's who I am.
Right.
Who the fuck are you? Nobody's heard of you, you stupid fuck. You're not even making rebuttals against my argument. You're literally, no, you stupid fuck. You're literally having to come up with stupid bullshit. You have never even, any question I've asked you.
You don't have anything good.
Okay, you have not been able to come up with a good argument. You know what I really liked? Is when intelligent people would put me in a hot seat, okay, on social media, and they'd go down the Socratic method, where they would try to lead me into incriminating myself and to making myself look bad. And they couldn't do it, you stupid fuck. But you literally cannot do it. You are a low IQ fucking monkey piece of shit.
No.
That is all you are. Yes, you have a fucking primate brain. You're so stupid.
It's fascinating how many you have for me, how many names you have for me. It's great.
Okay, what else do I mean, do you want me to call you like...
I told you.
I mean, you obviously have borderline intellectual functioning. Like, you're that fucking stupid.
If you're gonna keep doing it for no reason and keep insulting me the way you are.
Why did you come on the stage to interact with me, you stupid fuck?
Because you sound so lonely the way you were talking to me.
Oh, okay, so in other words, I sounded lonely, therefore you wanted to antagonize me, and therefore I ended up insulting you. Amazing. Why did you come up on stage?
I didn't come on.
You're
stage. I joined the room.
Okay.
I was already automatically on stage.
Amazing. So you're literally too low IQ.
When I came
You're literally too low IQ to understand why I'm pointing out this shit. It's going above your fucking head. And that's, I get it.
You're 5'11", I'm 6'4".
I don't give a fuck. That does not change your fucking IQ, you fucking dumbass.
You don't sound like you're a 6'4" guy, dude.
Bro, just make... Oh, I don't sound like I'm 6'4"? How the fuck does someone sound 6'4"?
You sound like you have some tiny penis.
No, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Will someone please tell me how height of someone sounds? Please. Someone tell me how the height of someone sounds.
Sounding like you have a small penis.
Yeah, the acoustics.
Right. That's...
The bigger you are, generally you sound larger. You stupid fuck. How the reverberation between your nasal and sinus cavities generally, it's going to show if you're a large individual.
In the back of
That's
your
why
throat.
large individuals generally.
We can hear the pickles in the back.
Yeah,
of your
they
throat.
generally.
Fucking food.
Amazing. They generally sound bigger for that reason. Now, once again, like you're not answering any fucking questions.
He's gonna say literally, and then he's gonna call me a retard.
Say something intelligent. Ask one intelligent question. I've never seen like a more flummoxed retard like this. Like he's so goddamn stupid that he like this is the Dunning-Kruger effect in action. Like this stupid motherfucker literally thinks he's like I can body this guy. I can do, I can go out there and out debate him or make him look stupid. But this is a low IQ chimp who actually thinks he's fucking smart and he can out debate people. Like you are fucking retarded. You are not Clarence Thomas. You're not Condoleezza Rice. You're not any of the. Hold on. You're literally not any of the smart. You're not smart, bro. Just shut your goddamn mouth. You're too stupid to even realize when you're being picked apart. This is the embarrassing part. You're too stupid to even recognize it.
Alright, I have a question for you. So what do you know about Islam religion, bro? Let's start from there. You had some concerns about some of the stuff that you said, right?
Talking about Islam religion, which is kind of
like why? Because you had some concerns. You shared your opinion.
You're gonna say some stupid ass shit that you've been saying all day.
Yeah, let's talk about it, bro. Let's sound how. Okay, I sounded stupid. Let's hear how intelligent you are. So share what knowledge you have.
India.
No, share what knowledge you have.
You really think India? 80%.
Dude, you share, dude.
One of the
Okay, fine. Whatever I stated was wrong. You tell me, like, what do you know about Islam?
No, hold on. There's like 3% Islam in India. It's 80% Hindu, and you're gonna tell me that you think in the next 5 to 10
Dude, I know
years,
what it is. I know what it is.
So you're
You know,
gonna
what I'm
tell
trying to tell
me in
you.
the next 5 to 10 years, you think
No,
all those
in 5 years?
people
5
are
to
gonna
10 years?
switch over to Islam?
Seriously? 5 to 10 years?
You
When
said
did I
that.
say that? I never said that in 5 to 10 years.
That's
No,
the
I said
first time
5
I interjected.
generations, you bitch.
When you
5
said that, that was
generations.
the first time I said you guys are idiots.
I never said 5
You said that.
years. Okay, so let's hear how intelligent you want to sound. So I'm asking you a question. What do you know about Islam religion, and what's
Why
your
do I
opinion
have to
about it?
prove to you what I know about
No,
this?
you don't have to prove. I'm asking you a question, bro. I want to learn from you.
But hold on, why do I have to prove to you what I know
Learn.
about
No,
Islam?
you don't have to prove me anything. I'm just asking you. I just want to learn from you.
But why would you just ask such a
I'm
vague
stupid.
question?
I'm stupid, bro. I'm just trying to help.
Why would you ask such a vague question to just spark a conversation with me?
No, it's not a vague question.
How
It's
about
a
something a little more
it's a
direct?
very important
How
question,
about
bro.
something a little more direct? How about you ask me something a little more direct where the conversation might actually be interesting for me to carry with you?
I just asked you a direct question.
I don't want
No,
I'm not gonna sit here and tell you everything I know
conversation been
about.
like this? Shut the fuck up, R. Has the conversation been like this the whole time this R is arguing? This is the level of his argument?
No.
No, that
It
he was
just-
saying that.
It just changed.
But it's like, why do you argue with people if you just want to say, oh no, I'm
That's
just
not where
making
I'm
a
at.
partner.
That's not where
Like,
I'm at. Did I do that to y'all earlier when I came in the room? We had like a
you
half an hour
kind of
conversation.
did though. That's why I said I'm biased towards you. Yeah, you were being stupid as fuck.
No, we
When
had a,
when that
we had an
girl
actual
that had high
conversation. You
blood
even changed
pressure.
your PTR to continue the conversation. You took the time to go screenshot your Twitter and change your picture because of the conversation I brought up. You spent
No,
your
it
time.
was not your conversation, you fucking
What are you
moron.
talking about? I came in and asked you a question.
No. This
No,
has
yes,
nothing
when
to
you
do
were
with
in the
you.
room before Beth was here, before Pete was here,
It has
before Hope
nothing to do with you. What is wrong with you?
Go ahead.
Hulky, sorry for interrupting you. No, we will just answer their fucking question.
fucking correct
I
me right
did.
now.
I just told you.
Okay, what did we say wrong about Islam? Just point it out.
Said something about how that India is going to turn completely Islam in the future.
That was the topic of the room that I was in.
Jesus Christ, how is that a lie about Islam? I thought you were going to say that somebody cited something about Islam that was factual.
You
Or
did
factual.
too.
It's
You
so
did too.
amazing. But if we were,
something around one,
amazing.
but I don't know.
I said in the United States, no, in the United States, no, the only claim I said around 100%, or 1%, excuse me, was that would maybe be approximately the Muslim population in the United States. That's all I said.
The things you were saying and talking about were so loose. It was like, it's not even right. It was incorrect.
What did I say that was incorrect?
Look, I'm not now going to...
Okay, what did I say that was incorrect?
I'm not going to now let you gaslight me, because my point...
No, what did I say? No, you made the claim. I'm not gaslighting you. In order to gaslight you, that would involve me saying something that was factually not true in the past and trying to basically say your memory was not correct. Where did I get? Okay, you said I just did that. Where did I gaslight you?
The point I interrupted you guys.
Okay, no, I asked you a fucking question. When did I gaslight you? You just made a claim. I'm offering a rebuttal. When did I gaslight you?
You're flipping the conversation onto...
I didn't ask you whether or not I flipped the conversation. You made the claim. I gaslit you. Tell me where I gaslit you. You just made the claim a couple seconds ago. Why can you not offer me the example where I gaslit you? I have to call you out for claims that you're making right now.
You called me.
I did not ask you that question. When did I gas? No, you made the claim. You made the claim. The irrelevant. When did?
Was that gaslighting me?
No. When did I gaslight you? What is the definition of gaslighting? What it's going to take? What? Okay. Why? Here's why. And I'll tell you what I'm trying to prove.
That's my point.
You see, I'm going to tell you. Okay. This is what I'm trying to prove. Okay, watch. He's not going to answer it immediately. Watch. It's going to be a 10-second delay. Because he has to look it up. What is the definition of gaslighting? This motherfucker doesn't know the definition of gaslighting. You see, this is how dumb this piece of shit is.
Okay, so the topic after we were talking about Trump's health and body double and all that, we were talking about birth rates, and that eventually led to the topic of fertility and why so many women or people choose not to have kids, and then that slowly segued into this topic of Islam, right? And where we were sharing about information as to how certain cultures are still able to produce kids in mass numbers, while others are not, where Pepe was sharing some information about, the stress level and your personal habits like drinking, smoking, and whatnot that contributes to low fertility and all that, right? So that's when we exchanged some facts about Islamic religion. And then you had a problem with it because you called me bullshit or you called me inaccurate. So we're asking you what it is. So go ahead and tell what it is.
Amazing. I love how this retard is not saying anything now.
Is dating a normalcy for dating culture these days in modern dating?
Is what?
Dink. Like,
What does that mean?
Dual income, no kids. Because I see people literally having that on their profile, stating that we just want to be dink and want to travel and this and that. They just don't want any responsibility of having kids or anything to do with kids. Is that somehow changing the dynamics of the population?
That's a weird question where I think on like let's just imagine you have a stable country where, let's just say it's the only country in the world and that's what they do. Okay, fine. And of course it's going to depend on like the age of the existing population. You obviously, let's just imagine there's one country, it's the whole world, and the population was that of South Korea. You would have to look at how it would affect the older population.
No. So the question is more based around, is it a personal choice or decision simply because of the facts around how things in life change? Because once you're involved in kids and then eventually when you have to break up and you have this alimony support and child support, this law is kind of a problem where it's forcing the generations to not have kids because it complicates the living situation and their finances? Or is it something to do with morality and just the way, or they are supposed to be thinking only about themselves? And is it more towards a personality being selfish? That's my question.
I'm going to be honest. I haven't heard the studies. When it comes to the more urbanized societies that become, which happens with industrialization. It doesn't matter which demographic you are. Globally, you see a lowering birth rate. Do I think that there's some selfishness involved? Sure. But a lot of people have to realize this, like, the real birth control did not exist until, like, very recently. And, at least with, Homo sapiens, what it would mean oftentimes, like, up until in the 70s even, for most girls, or I shouldn't say girls, but women, getting sexually involved with somebody meant like a high likelihood of getting pregnant. In the 70s, you had slightly higher social pressures, to convince, somebody, a man and a woman, those, in that kind of a circumstance to like get married. And stay together, of course, too. But it's now it is so easy to avoid getting pregnant and getting married.
Birth withdrawals were written about in Genesis, and you say that birth control is a recent thing.
Yeah, modern birth control is absolutely a recent thing.
Oh, modern birth control.
Contraceptives, and of course, like birth control pills, basically. A lot of girls, in other words, people under 18, and then women over 18, they'll take it to treat symptoms of, hormonal changes and so forth. It's absolutely a modern invention.
Well, thanks. That's what I was trying to get from you. Well, what's your point? Did I stop your point? Are you gonna end it?
did land. I mean, I was asked a few questions and I don't remember what I was talking about, so I landed.
No, but the, I mean, the question was like, is that something to do, like how we can change that to actually reinforce the values of having a family, to maintain a certain number of population
There's basically there's two ways I can answer this. On a national level, there has been, we can look at countries like have really tried hard, such as Hungary. They've offered a lot of financial incentives, still not really doing much. So at a national level, I don't really know. At least to date, there's been no proven effective method to increase birth rates. What I say on a religious level, yeah, Mormons, Orthodox Jews, and you know, even in the larger denominations, those that are more religious tend to have more kids. But I'm pointing out those two communities because these are people that, whether it's Mormons, it doesn't matter which country they live in, and with Orthodox Jews, it really doesn't matter what country they live in. They have a lot more kids than, you know, other populations. So I would say it's not a government policy for Orthodox Jews or Mormons in any country to have more kids, but they kind of just do it wherever they are. When it comes to national policies, yeah, there's been nothing that has been shown to actually improve birth rates.
So there was a room at one point which was talking about somehow to maintain this population. America at one point actually wanted immigrants to come to sustain the population. So do you think that information is accurate?
So it's the really ugly thing about mass migration that a lot of people don't consider. I've been looking at this for a long time, but if you're looking at the mass waves of immigration that started occurring in the 1800s, very late 1700s, and then the 1800s up until the very early 1900s. The northern industrialists, which of course the South was, you know, very poor, they ended up advertising basically far and wide, like, hey, come to America. And at the time, there was tension amongst those from northwestern Europe. And they did not see each other as equals, did not necessarily like each other. I wouldn't say, I'll take back the part about them not seeing each other as equals, but they ended up, the northern industrialists ended up advertising, you know, in southern and eastern Europe and parts of Western Asia, like, hey, come to America, live the West, you know, the American dream. You had large influx of people from these regions of the world, which at the time, you know, obviously there was culture shock. I would say Southern Europeans versus Northwestern Europeans are very different, as well as Eastern Europeans. And there's a lot of conspiracy theories that are out there, but if you were to just look at like the foundational Anglo-Protestant stock of America, or even England today, they are so classist. They've always been willing, more than willing, to undermine their own people to maintain their status at the top. At the end of the day, it's greed. I don't really see. There's so many like crazy conspiracy theories regarding a lot of this. A lot of it, we've heard a lot of them here. The Jews, the Illuminati, whatever. Why do they do it? It's to maintain power. Like these people England never cared about their middle class. Like England, they were pieces of shit. Like I actually despise Anglo culture. I respect it as being like kind of superior to a lot of cultures in most ways, but there's aspects of it where I think it's absolutely trash. Go ahead.
This room is fake.
Amazing.
It is. It is completely bullshit. Like, you hardly made any bit of sense. You said a lot of intelligent things, don't get me wrong. But one, you sound just like at least 4 or 5 drinks deep. And then 2, like, you didn't really answer his question with like a nice pursuant to allow him to respond back, and then you respond back. You just kept going. And then you would like, you just leave this out there, and then you find something to point out, and then you want to add a few more tangents to that. And then you don't even know what you're talking about by the time you're done. And that's what has frustrated me this whole time. When I interjected, that's what I heard. That's what I heard going on. It threw me for a loop. When Holkey came in and said, "Hey man, this is what we were talking about. This is what we were talking about," I shut up. Because honestly, that's all I wanted. That's all I really wanted. I wanted to be like, "Oh, well, look, man, we're talking about this, so hold on a second." But no, Pepe had to fucking immediately be like, "Hey, why is this guy interrupting me? Hey, why is this guy fucking interrupting me?" And then you had a fight. Then you called me a faggot. Then you called me a retard. Then you called me an idiot. I don't know what else you called me, but you gaslit me.
What does gaslight mean?
I'm none of those things.
What does gaslight mean? You don't even know the fucking term.
None of those things, and you told me I was those things.
But you're using the term gaslight. What does the term gaslight mean?
What are you bitching about?
I just
What,
think
what are you bitching about?
I think the conversation could be way better if P didn't fucking talk so goddamn long.
What does gaslight mean? You're like using this goddamn term.
You keep telling me I'm shit that I'm not.
Okay, what?
You calling me a retard?
That's not gaslight. That's not gaslighting. That's not what gaslighting is.
Yeah, it is. It's when you tell somebody that they're doing something wrong or that they're this.
No.
Get them riled up.
Okay. No.
You want your way.
No, that's not what gaslighting is when. Let's just say like.
No. Give me a definition like I gave you one. Sure.
Gaslighting is when you have 2 people who experience something together. Shut up! When you have 2 people.
Obviously.
Amazing. And so something happened in reality between those 2 people, like an event.
Right, like you calling me a faggot. Okay.
No. Dude, are you really this low IQ? It's not that you're not even helping build the argument.
Terrible.
You're fucking stupid.
Just throw out the definition.
Okay, you stupid goddamn chimp. It is literally when 2 people experience something, and the gaslighting part would be you end up saying, "No, it did not happen that way. This is how it actually happened." In other words, you try to rewrite the history of the fucking event. Like, Jesus Christ, this is so fucking stupid. Gaslighting is you literally trying to rewrite the history of actual events that ended up happening between you and another person. This is why, like, I have to listen to you. You're using words you do not fucking understand. Like, I've listened. Jesus Christ, I don't even know why. And maybe it was entertaining for some, because I'm gonna go to bed. But listening to a fucking low IQ chimp like you sit here and you're not even using the goddamn word correctly. Like, Jesus Christ. And I'm supposed to take you seriously? Like, I sometimes misuse words too. But I will, like, what I do is I don't double down. It's like, what do you mean? How did I use it incorrectly? I've been corrected on Clubhouse for using words incorrectly. And I've made fun of myself for, like, doing it. But for whatever reason, you just, like, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. You're an ankle-biting faggot. Like, it's so fucking pathetic. I mean, you're a low IQ dipshit. He said that I was killing the room. Literally, when I was the one that fucking talking that came in here, that was the peak of the fucking room. And then we had to have a pedantic argument against a fucking low IQ dipshit like him. And who's going to be entertained by that? Nobody. Like, you stupid motherfucker. Like, I can really care less about what he has to say. But I don't know. Do they want me to end this room? I don't know what the fuck's happening. I'm the only mod on here. I'm going to bed. I woke up at 2 o'clock. And so I've been up for, I don't know, a lot of hours. I even have to ask myself, like, why am I wasting my time doing this stupid shit? Like, I ask myself all the time doing this. Having to talk to, like not only am I, like, saying stuff that doesn't make me look good in person, but like, debating with fucking retards like him, like, how is that, Kyle? Like, what do you actually get out of that? Like, nothing. It's so fucking stupid. I literally think that, like, I'm a dumbass for staying on this app. There's nothing useful that comes out of me spending my time on this app. Except for that there's a few people that I appreciate and maybe can offer me good advice or some shit like that. You know, this is, I don't know. The one thing I will say is that you guys never hear me claim to be an expert at anything, but you get these assholes like him. He thinks he's like smarter than everybody. I know I'm not smarter than everybody. I'm like, you know, more intelligent than average, which is like amazing on a bell curve. You're smarter than maybe most people, but you're not a fucking genius. I'm not a fucking person that can somehow throw my weight around and seem like I'm like more like I'm brilliant, because I'm not a brilliant person. But it's amazing, you know, the Dunning-Kruger effect on this app. How many retards think they're smart? You know, I would say part of being at least somewhat intelligent is you kind of realize, like, yeah, there's like people like way intelligent than you. And I don't know. Fuck these people. I'm gonna end the room because there's no mods, and you know, everybody can suck it. Yeah, everybody can suck a dick. Oh, Matt's here, so Matt, you know, he can, you know, what's going on? You know, I think I was just talking my shit.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably close the room. I being pinged into a Democrat room to talk about Trump, so might as well just start some shit over there a little bit.
Which room was that?
This Misa 420.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, they actually got.
Let's go there.
We're gonna fuck some shit up again. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, see you. Bye.
See you, Pepe.
See you.
So, if we fight, for instance, in Malakal there, we have this now missionaries, a lot of missionaries now in South Sudan. We have this air strike. The government can use very easily. Government can use instead, bombarding people with air strike. They don't care because they were not there. But who am I not? They don't care about who's dying there. Like, will they do it if they are attacking Juba? No, they will not do it. Finance, there are people, there are own people in the town. They cannot do it. So we don't have to give them a chance to, to kill our own. Yanu already said correctly that this government is using this tactics of creating wars so that you keep it engaged in fighting, so that you kill yourself, start hating yourself. That's what they are doing. But if we don't give them such option, or such choice for them to do, then they will have no chance to lead. And I'm very sure if we have such who can really storm Juba in one day, I believe there's so many, as I said, there are so many people can join this fight. So many people. And some of you can see a lot of Syria. Why they didn't succeed in just short period of time. The coalition of Syrians succeeded in just short period of time. Because a lot of people were not happy with the government. A lot of army, that's what they were not happy with the government. So once this opposition moving, they're just surrendering their gun. No, they're not going to fight. Even, people will be given support. Let's go. We'll put you in this car. 2 weeks, Bashar al-Assad gone. That's how this situation is going to happen. So, I don't know if you better more time. All these few generals who are benefiting. Otherwise, the majority of citizens, the masses are not happy. Once such opportunity comes for them, they can do it. And particularly it's me, if I'm Fijuba, I'm just a citizen. Just give me a gun, I'll go and attack those who rob my land. I'll never go and attack someone else. I will take my revenge from someone who took my land. I'm going to take revenge from someone who robbed me. That's what I will do. I'll never go and fight anyone else now. Just go and take my revenge from someone who took your land. Yes. That's it. And that's it. It will help you a lot in warfare. So they have a welfare for me, I really support it. And I said it many years ago. Everyone doesn't like Mamlum have a welfare. I know they will not be able to fight back. I know many rescue, what kind of army will help Baragazal? We could militia. What kind of army can come from Upper Nile? Upper Nile, they could rebel. If you go to anywhere, if you ain't mafijas, the nearest town, if you are here, mafijas now. The line of mafijas, what kind of rescue they will come from? So we need to take a fight on them. Man, it's not if shut us building. Because once we are fighting in our places, they'll be killing us a lot. These missionaries will come and kill us. They use all their troops to kill us. Take the fight to them. Take the fight to them. So they can feel it, how the fight is. Thank you.
Thank you, Clement. ما بتقول قاعدين ما في زول يجيب له مشاكل في بيته، كنا قاعدين نايمين ما عندنا مشكلة، الحكومة يا بتجي في مكان الناس ما بتخليكم تقعدوا ساكت، طالما عندكم واحد إنسان في حكومة من قبيلتكم بيجيب لكم مشاكل في بيوتكم، يعني مهما عملت they still gonna go after you. After that they have a lot of opposition because people just don't agree with the government. And that's why you see a lot of people rebellion. It's not a lot of people, it's most of them they're Nuer, because Nuer, when you mistreat people, we don't play around. We tell you what time it is, so we're gonna tell you what you do. So that's why you see us. We always disagree with the government. It's going to be always. It doesn't matter. Even if it's anywhere today, it's in the government. If it's treating people badly, we're going to be rebel against you. So I'm just going to move the line to the next person. King David, if you are available, you want to go ahead, or I'm going to give it to CPI. Is that CPI or CP? He always busy too.
Yeah, give it to CPI. Give it to CPI. I will come after him.
Okay.
Go ahead, get up. No, I don't want to give it. I will bring and I will speak after the next person. If he's busy, drop him down.
Go
away. Go away.
David, hold on. I'm not gonna entertain your attitude early. I mean, you changed it or we're gonna drop you too. This time I'm gonna drop. So don't.
How can you drop him when
you both are busy? You both are busy. You both are busy. CPI busy, you're busy.
I will close the room if you want. CPI. I can't be there. I don't give any.
Okay.
Okay, let me talk.
Oh, good. Let me say something, Lori. Let me say something. I give it to you, CPS. Lori is like you say, like John Larkin. He's opposition. You see, and he has the idea. Why didn't he just make his own group and take the idea that he have very good idea? And then when you ask him, we say, oh, it's very simple. If it's not simple, why don't he just go ahead and show us how he can do it, how it's gonna be done. You know what I mean? He just runs his mouth everywhere. So
exactly.
CPI, sorry, go ahead.
طبعا بيت الملك بودي له فرصة بس طبعا special.
Is there running the room here, CPI? Respect the order, yeah?
يا كم يا لوريت يا بيتنا يا أخي.
Yeah, you just respect the order. Someone who's a Malak way is running right way.
Sultan Fita Bolmel and Peter Meluk and then General Dominic Akwe, Sister Lurit, and then Yaba Chadar, or Brother Clement, or Dominic the propaganda. Tongjang, isn't that Dominic that isn't Tongjang? Also, Tongjang is the one moderating the room. The topic number be just Peter Dominic. SPLMIO, National Salvation Front, White Army, attack IG. Dominic, Imahadiato. Where did they attack the IG?
Tunja.
No, Gala IG ke. Makatibu na kaya gibenu. Tunja mabe.
SSDF Tunja. That's what happened.
There is war in Wishuga and other places.
Yeah, other places as well. My IG, my SSDF.
But the IO and National Salvation did not attack. You know, when Kanzol what you meet up, if they attack you, are you the attacker? It is the IG that attacked the IO and National Salvation Front. So the question will be, or the topic would be, National Salvation Front and IO have been attacked by IG. That's the right statement.
But CPI, you know Dominic, so of course he's gonna write something else. Not gonna write that.
No, it's Tongjang. No, that's not Dominic. Dominic has been driven by Tongjang. Tongjang is the driver. We saw Dominic there like he won. Very unfortunate, General. It's very unfortunate that Dominic is in charge, so we can't do anything about it.
Yes, General, they're writing the project. They always write things like that. The comma, the shoe, the slash, just missing. You will never understand what you did, doesn't mean.
Yeah. So,
So Dominic is too deformed to be reformed. So that's another problem. Now, anyway, he come with a topic, but let him prove. You know, what we know that is the government that attack. It has been attacking, and it has started attacking. So Gary, you know, this propaganda by Tongjang cannot help you. Jinweru, right? Dominic. So this propaganda when you say room there, you come and open opposite. When you do this, you come and do propaganda. Tongjang will tell you, hey, go and write like this, and then you run and write it. Tongjang write for you, and then you paste and copy and paste. It's not gonna help you. Jin Noelu, Gigi Jang, right? So
CPI, I think you're ready to marry to a newer woman, like you said you want a one from my own. We got you one. No, go ahead.
Get me a Kelke. That's good. That's good news. Okay?
But CPI is deformed to be reformed. Or Nasibutana is deformed to be reformed.
Yeah, so it's just like Salva Kiir. It's too deformed to be reformed, right? So very arrogant. Dominic there, or let me jump very dangerous.
I'm talking about you because Benjamin, we want to give you a girl and you are already deformed. So why should the girl go and do for? So that's what I'm saying.
The girl is also deformed like me. We are deformed against Salva Kiir. And Bolmel plus Sultan and Dominic and Tongjang. So we will be too deformed to be reformed by you. So that's correct. Okay? Now, propaganda, yes, we are at war. I don't disagree with Dominic, but the problem that Dominic will go and am I a react supporter? And I gotta react again if he's sick. Jin, Gary, it's in the book say. He said Dr. Rek will remain the second. This is your chairman and commander chief. For some of us, we are not IAU. I'm from Equatorial Bloc for Equality and Justice Movement, a separatist movement. We just have alliance with the Rollers, citizens, like in Bidimolo.
No,
okay?
Don't put me, I'm not a separatist.
You want to jump? You are not a separatist, think I will kill you, okay? Don't worry. For us, if you are not a separatist, jump or lie, we tell you not. So what do you are you? What make you even a citizen? The problem with you Equatorians and you Nueru, and that we are not separatists, we are unionists. What make you to be proud as a South Sudanese? When you cannot even visit your village, you cannot talk to your people, you cannot be proud of South Sudan, you cannot celebrate independence, you cannot celebrate whatever, blah, blah, blah. But what make you a citizen?
CPI, just go to the topic, because if we're going to go back and forth, what do you mean?
This guy alone. Okay? So now this topic, the IO, the National Salvation Front, is of course, Tongjang is panicking. He is panicking because of the alliance between the IO and the National Salvation Front. These are Sheikh Sultan, Sheikh David, Chadar, Yaba Juzda, Kulu Dinkat, what the Kanwat, Fishino, Fi Clubhouse, or Fi Day One. That's why they want to be propaganda. And when they get a soft target, we say like Dominic, he says, it's a top and they target a lane. They can, rationally do switch the unbelievable. Can live with the unbelievable. Correct them do good, they don't go cook enough. So that's what Dominic is doing. So the Morogots and the other people that are against the freedom of every citizen, now they are using people like this to do their propaganda. So there's nothing, there's no evidence, even by the United Nations, by the IAU, You see that language you have been committing and you are silent. He's saying more good. I'm listening.
Can you shut up? Okay? African Union, East African Community, RDMEC, all these institutions, okay, did not prove that IO and National Salvation started the attack on the IG. INAS and Salva Kulu remove all the governance. Alcan access. Tapan Dominic Mabagara, Kitapta, revitalized agreements, the resolution of the conflict in the Republic of South Sudan. Tomajang Yakiju Rasto. They have been all taken from IO. Which implementation do you want? Which piece are you talking about? Yeah, King David Ma Sultan. Taban Mokta Ulisa Makarabo. Which answers are you implementing? Please. Ichum stop being proud. Your proudness will put you in hell. And soon, you'll go to hell. Shukran.
Yeah, I want to just say age discrimination is not allowed. Whatever the person age is not something that you should bully him about.
No, so Anna, this perhaps I'm seeing. Anna, this is Bala with the soccer.
I don't see that there is anything playing inside genocide. You just highlight that without any reason. So he was here, he was quiet, and he's on term. So just sometimes you don't have to use that as a bully. That's not a good thing. So he was here, he was listening, and he didn't act as a child. Thank you. Let's go to the next person.
ممكن ناخد فرصة بتاعتها؟
Yeah, you can. CPI, you done.
كلام نتكلم خلاص.
Okay, yeah. David, you said something earlier because he said we're good. I mean, you're not a good, are you? When I call you, you're talking about women. No, I'm just asking you. Don't laugh about it. He said good, are you good? You're not good. So don't. CPI, you guys know him. He going around so we're good, but you're not good. You don't have to worry about what he said. But at the same time, early when I call you out, you just specifically talking about women. Am I a woman? Yes, I'm a woman. But if you say something about a woman, I'm gonna call you out for it because I am a woman.
I did not talk about women.
Earlier you said something, and that's why you told me why you didn't call CPI out. So.
No. I didn't mention women or anything.
He did something early when Mr. President was.
They only recorded. Okay.
Okay.
No.
You can go back. Go ahead.
Yeah. All right. No, it's the same theme that I was talking about. Because now people are talking out of the topic. Like the person who is talking about the plan to overthrow the government. It is absolutely out of the topic. It's something that you need to open a room for as opposition and yet discuss it. But this is about the chaos and the confusion of the opposition, especially the IO. And that's what I was talking about. They signed an agreement and they still call themselves opposition. And you cannot, the real description of the...
Let me ask you before you go. You say that...
Again, okay.
Yes, yeah. Again and again. Of course, if you say something that I want to ask you, I'm going to ask you. You say they call themselves opposition. Are they two, both of them, are they the same party or they're different parties? If they're different parties, I mean they're different. They are opposition to each other. So I don't know what do you mean by why they call themselves opposition. Go explain it. Are they the same party or they're different?
They are different government parties because the parties are two types when there is a government. There are opposition parties and there are government parties, coalition. The kind of government that is there, the government of national unity, all the parties that are participating in the government, they are called government parties or movements. That is the way I understand it. You have the right to keep your wrong understanding.
difference is they are in coalition in the government, but still they remain opposition. There are so many parties that signed that revitalized peace agreement, and they maintain their oppositions as opposition, but they are working hand in hand in the government of national unity. That is what it is. They come together in the government of national unity, but they still maintain their being opposition. They are opposition.
And that is the abnormality. That doesn't exist anywhere in the world. For example, I was saying earlier, the supporters of this opposition government, whatever so-called government opposition, they don't gang up in media and in political debate. They don't gang up with the government supporters. They gang up with the rebels, even rebels that are fighting the government. What is the logical reasoning here? Can you be the government and someone who is fighting the government, who want to overthrow the government in which you are a second man? Is it logical for you to gang out with them? That is treason, ya Jama. That is treason.
It is.
That qualifies as a treason.
David, you bring some stuff like we are stupid. It is a lie. You have United States, when they have Republican and Democrat, when they want to throw out, the government, when they trying to take Donald Trump and they impeach him, at the time, they're two different parties. They did it. I don't know what is so
Let me explain this. Okay.
Where is the
Let me explain the American thing side you keep bringing.
King.
I am not being allowed to finish. I am being asked from the first 20 seconds. I'm being asked questions. I'm being asked questions from my first 20 seconds.
Yeah, because you bring stuff that it doesn't make sense. Hold on.
So you just don't blame me. Don't blame me because I am being asked and I'm answering the questions.
Okay, that's why you've been asked, because we want to know what are you trying to say.
Yeah, so let me explain the American situation. The American situation.
Do not go to America, because you're not going to explain it.
You asked me about it.
Okay.
You asked me about it.
No. We are
Don't go to America.
We are South Sudanese.
You brought the American as your example, and I will answer that. Okay, you don't want me to talk. Actually, you guys, you don't want me to talk. You are using the green power. You are using the green power to get me to stop me talking. So no, go ahead with your room. Listen to yourself. Listen to your own self. Listen to your own self.
What is the difference, Yage?
Yeah. So then go ahead. Listen to your own self. I'm going to get silent.
Okay, you don't have to go silent. Let's go. We want to hear you. At the same time, nobody have time to listen to you.
You cannot hear because it's too much for you.
David, you coming for something. You already called those people why they are in a position. You know damn right they are in a position, and you try to deny just to fit your agenda, and we try to cut you out, and that's why you get mad. So if you want to continue, go ahead, finish. We want to hear you, but you have to stay here. We're gonna ask you a question too. Go ahead.
Okay, give me 3 minutes without interruption, please.
Yeah, go ahead.
Give me 3 minutes without interruption. Okay, 3 minutes. Yeah. So I'm saying, the Americans, the Democrats, they don't share government with the Republicans. In elections, one party wins.
Can I talk about South Sudan?
You are interrupting me again. Give me my 3 minutes. Let me say whatever I want to say in my 3 minutes, and then you can come after.
Talk about South Sudan.
No, because it has been raised here. It has been raised.
Who raised it? We are South Sudanese.
It has been raised. It has been brought here. Can I close your mic, please? Close your mic. Close your mic. Close your mic.
Okay, if you want to go ahead and do yours, but you can't tell people to close the mic. They ask you questions. So, what is? I mean, seriously, David, King David, I didn't get you, because
American situation here.
Yeah,
So
because he doesn't like the way that he's trying to bring something that, and I told him how come, why is it different in South Sudan? You guys have a hard time to believe there is a decision and two governments. They have two countries.
You want to waste up your time because this
Let him watch his 3 minutes.
What make him speaking about the American situation?
But leave him to finish, please.
Let him have his 3 minutes. Let him waste his 3 minutes. Go ahead. You have 2 minutes left. Go.
Yeah. So what I call it before or chaos, political chaos, is I don't believe that you can be a partner in the government and opposition at the same time. Another thing, you cannot be in government in peace agreement, and you have an army that is fighting the government itself. It is either peace or war. You cannot endorse someone to jump in the bush and go and gang up with the rebels, and you are still the vice president of the country. You still have members in the parliament. You still have members in the executive, and you call yourself you are being mistreated. That is the further here. They are further but as yesterday. Hasa, this guy called this new vice president of the IO who ran in the bush and gang up with the rebels, he has implicated Riek even more. Because now the options for Riek to be released, he has to denounce this person. Because this person has gang up with the rebels, and they have killed the government soldiers. So that is another crime. Riek Machar, in order to be released,
Which is what is name?
Uyat. His name is Uyat. Uyat. This, so
You mean
the condition.
Parkon?
No, Oyat. Parkon is for peace. No. There is two deputies of Riek Machar. And there is two IOs now. Riek will have to choose whether it is a war IO that he is going to support, the war deputy or the peace deputy. And if he chooses the war deputy, then he will not be released. He will stay in detention. But if he chooses the peace deputy,
You have 3 minutes finish.
okay, all right.
Yeah, your time is done. If you wanted to come later, we can.
Enjoy your ego. Enjoy your own ego.
You see, David, when they give you an opportunity, you come and turn around. You back stubborn just like everybody else in the government. So let me tell you something. You say that it's folder. I'm telling you, the folder that he's talking about. Look at how you guys, the government do. You got government another الإرهاب عندكم اللي عملتوه you terrorist everything in South Sudan. يعني حتى IO اللي انت قاعد تناديهم why they are opposition, they are in a position. If you don't know, there's two parties, like they're not the same. So I don't know why you don't get it. You think that because they have to be an IO, they have to be the same line of they have to be a government. No, it's not. They're two. And then شوف الإرهاب اللي انتوا بتعملوه تسمين ده هم فوضيين الإرهاب اللي عندكم اللي عملتوه كل في every position that I will have, you guys have it and you took it. So I don't know when somebody from the Iowa they wanted to make an ally with somebody else, you get mad. Why you get mad and you started it? I mean, if you don't want to start then, you start something and you cry about it. You guys continue to cry about it. I'll give the mic to somebody else. Ustaz Garkos, go ahead. It's you.
I want to give my boss Dominic maybe want to say something.
General Dominic, did you open your mic? Go ahead. My bad, I didn't see it.
boss, Ustaz.
This Dominic, you see,
There is two Dominic here.
Dominic Akoy.
No, it's not. There is no Dominic coach here.
It's my boss. You have to come.
You don't even know his name.
Please, King David, behave yourself. He said his men are different.
CPI talk.
Yeah, talk already, yeah.
No, this
It's a time for Usaz, and Usaz is giving it to you, and you have not spoken.
say something interact with this guy, King David, and then I will come after.
Okay, why don't you go ahead, then I will come after you.
That is great.
Yeah, since you have not talked.
That is great. Thank you very much. أنا داير أقول إنه يا جماعة أنا مبسوط عشان أنا نسمع في أحوال بتاع أخواننا بتاع الحكومة دي. كويس ذاته في حد ذاته يعني نحافظ على diversity في الجنوبين. That is very great for us. عشان الجنوبين كله يكونوا موجودين في محل واحد. ده حاجة لابد إن إحنا كجنوبين نحافظ على ذلك الروح. كويس كده من اخواتنا منكم انتم كمودريترز الاول مني عشان الجنوبيين يكونوا قاعدين في مكان واحد. انا داير اقول انه يا جماعه يا اخواننا جنوب السودان المشاكل بتاعه كتير. لو احنا ما بننظر بالصور بيكون فيه بذكاء او the wise thinking. If you are not thinking in wide thinking, this South Sudan will be destroyed. South Sudan يمشي محل تاني. لأنه الناس كلهم زعلانين والجنوبيين كلهم مسلمين في الجنوب ده. ما حصل نحن قاعد نقول الناس معينين هم مسلمين لكن في ناس معينين قتلهم دار في دار. ده موجود. في ناس معينين قاصدينهم في جنوب السودان. ده موجود. تطبيق النوير هم المقصودين لا النوير قصدوا. ما في غنى ممكن ممكن ندسه. ده موارد بتاع النوير بقر بتاع النوير ينزل بيجي دار ياكل بقر بتاع النوير. لو ده مويه بتاع النوير ينزل دار يشرب منه. لو ده زراعة بتاع النوير ينزل دار يجي ياكل. واي النوير عمل شنو للجنوبيين؟ ما في حاجة غلط. لما النوير يشاكلوا لعجلة بتاع جنوب السودان الناس كلهم يتبطلوا له على أساس إنه يكون في جنوب السودان. أنا مبسوط من الحركتين. حركة بتاع أيو أنا قاعد بقول إن أيو بيبا ناس بو نازل شفته نازل شكل لنا حاجة ممكن أنا نرتاح منه. جنوب السودان يكون مرتاح وده حل بتاع جنوب السودان. ناس دم الدين. نحن نقول إن ده الحل. ما نكبكب. نقول نحن عندنا ناس نعمل دولة بتاع اسمه شنو بتاع النوير وده نعمل دولة بتاع ناس بتاع السوايع. ده الكلام ده ما في داعي. ما حس السلطة ده شنو؟ السلطة ده نحن محتاجين إنه نازل يطلعون برا يا جماعة نازل فسدوا. يا أخي فساد أكتر من كده ده شنو؟ زول يجيب بيته جاب راجل بيته وجاب بيته أكتر من كده شنو يا وين؟ جاب أهله كله هنا. هسه والله لو أنا سردت نازل بتاع غوريان بتاع بين السلفة ولا تبع 47 بالكشف 47 ولا 50 في جنوبنا بالكشف. يا ده شنو ده؟ 47 ولا 50 من السلفة الأسر بتاع سلفة من غوريان برا. وهنا بقى جنوبي يا أخي أمسكوا بس من الوراء بتاعكم. يا جنرال ولا اسمه يا سلطان، أمسكوا من وراء بتاعكم ده، أنتم مسلمين ولا ما مسلمين؟ أنتم مسلمين. زول اسمه سمسم أقول كورة سجنوا عشان شنو؟ عشان عنده راي في البلد بتاعه، ده حقوق بتاع البلد. رغم شاف في السجن عشان شنو؟ ده عشان ده حقوق بتاع الجنوبيين. يا جماعة حاجة ده ما في حاجة اسمه سلام تاني، ما في حاجة اسمه سلام تاني، في حاجة اسمها الذخيرة. الجنوبيين دي تشوف الناس تدور الذخيرة بس، ما عندنا حاجة غير الذخيرة. ناس تضرب بعض، والله لو أنا قلبتك تتصدم تقعد في غريب بتاعك يا أخي محترم معزز المكرم، لكن ناس الفقير أنا موجودين سجن ما تتكلم فيه. أنا موجود بيتو أدود وأدو راجل بيتو والمير، أنا كل ده موجودين سجن. عندنا مجرمين قتلوا الجنوبيين لازم يخشوا في السجون. أنا بمسك بلد بكرة العيال ديل كلهم يمشي السجن، معقول ولا ما تقول أين السجن؟ سالفة ذاته عبر إنه يدمر الأسر بتاعه ليش؟ الزول فاهم يدمر الأسر بتاعه ليش؟ عشان يجيب جنة صغيرة يخطوا في حاجات، ده حاجات الجنوبيين. الحكومة ده لابد إنه ينهار ونكملوا وننتهي منه، والناس الفدين كله يمشي السجون مع عوام بتاعه. ناس بتاع البين، ناس بتاع قتل ناس، كل ده يخش في السجون. محاكم بتاع ما بودبا، أنا سميت زي بعد كل يوم في أي سي سي. محاكم بتاع جلا بتاع الإنجليز ما شغال معنا، يحكمون هناك. يجيب محاكم بتاعنا، أبناء بتاعنا اللي هم درسوا قانون يحكموا ناس جو، يكون في عدالة عادلة، يكون في عدالة، ولازم كله يخش في المحاكم يتحكم. من قال بكرة يكون برا ناقص برا جيبوا برا، أصل هنا ده كله برا، كل البلد كلها هيتم سيطرة بتاع من أبناء بتاع جنوب السودان اللي هم قرروا إنه يجيبوا حقوق بتاع الجنوبيين. هيكون في مستشفى نظيف، هيكون في موية نظيف، هيكون في شارع، هيكون في كل حاجة هناك يا أخي. لا ده تتعب ليش شنو؟ ليه الجنوب داير يتعب دايما؟ جيب العاصمة أنا رأيله نعمل له مطار كبير، تملك مطار زي راجل معزز مكرم يا أخي. الجنوب عندك قروش، عندك إيه موارد عندك يا أخي. لو ده تلمس حاجة صغير كده بتجيب لحم يا أخي. ده بلد بتاعك أنت، الجنوب أنت زول معزز مكرم، شخصيتك أقوى من البرازيل، شخصيتك أقوى من الكويتي، شخصيتك أقوى من السعودي، شخصيتك أقوى من الإمارات. الجماعة دي بيبيعوا نفوسهم فيه. يعني الناس بيبيعوا نفوسهم ليه؟ بيبيعوا نفوسهم لشنو؟ يا أخي الناس كله بيكسب في الشهر $1,000,000، أنت بتكسب في الشهر $1,000,000. زول غالي، جنوب ده زول غالي، دمه أسود، أسود ده ما يأكل شيء، ده زول أسود. عندك حق إنك تقبل بنفسك، تقبل بجنوب السودان حقوق بتاعك، أنت كزول الجنوب. ويا وكومراد توماس قالوا لنا هنا يا جماعة الكلام ده غلط، ما جاي. ونحن وراهم والله العظيم، نحن وراهم والله العظيم، ونقبل بالكلام بتاع الناس زين إن جنوب السودان لابد يعرفوا، لابد نعرف شعب الجنوب. شعب الجنوب تعبان برا 7 مليون، القاعد في جنوب السودان ده هسه 2 مليون وشوية بس، الباقيين ده كلهم في خيمات داخل الدولة. ده ما بشغفنا، ما بيشرفنا شعبنا يكونوا قاعدين داخل الدولة، شعبنا يكونوا قاعدين برا. الوضع بتاعهم اللي هم فوق اللي أنا قاعد نشوفه، شعب ده ما في شرفنا. يعني الجنوبيين ده داخلين شعب الجنوبي يكون قاعد في بلده المؤسس مكرم، سلف كده يمرق برا الليلة قبل بكرة. الحكاية الماشي فيه طعم زغل هاي بنعيده 100%. والحكاية الماشي فيه أخونا ويانا والله ما شاء الله. شكرا لكم يا جماعة، شكرا. نكمل ولا شنو يا جماعة؟
بنتي مو طلعي.
ما عرفتين ده هنا.
انت نايم ولا شو؟
كلمن
كلمن خلاص كلمن go ahead. بنتي maybe she got
دي بتكلم.
You can take all the Usas take moderatings and just let me.
No, you take it, you.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Conversation, but you don't want to have a conversation. You want to know why.
You were the one in the chat tapping like a little bitch.
Nigga, degenerate ass nigga.
I would never have you around, girl.
One mic on the degenerate. One mic on the degenerate.
Yeah, so me, I'm the degenerate that would have you robbed.
What'd you say, Lisa? I said Sloan's trying to speak because I see you off the mic.
I'm just saying these people are
I
either
get so
out
sick
their
of these
medicine
dusty motherfuckers.
or
I'm
they're
getting sick of being beat up in my hood because I didn't go
You
for
sound like you live in underdeveloped housing, nigga.
Okay.
Stop fucking talking
Don't
to
come
me,
over here
nigga.
then. Because
Stop fucking talking to me, nigga. Go
underdeveloped now.
reclaim your $200 GR money, nigga.
Okay, there we go. Go ahead, Sloan. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just saying that's just serious mental health issues to be at that level. That there's some, you either need medicine or you're on something. That's clear.
And then the thing about it, Sloan, is like every community you go into, there's crime, and people like to put black on black crime. This is whatever. If I go to Chinatown, trust and believe there's some fucking crime going on in Chinatown. People are killing each other. There's not a zero murder rate in Chinatown. If you go up to Washington Heights, I don't care where the fuck you go, there's murders. And I don't understand why we're hyper focused on only one group of people. If you want to solve crimes in this country, like you say you do, you want to reduce murders, then evenly distribute this shit. Because you're playing into stereotypes.
But statistically, the numbers show 50%, because there's more whites in this country. 50% of crime is done by whites. Like, he's just ignorant. That's just it.
That's a pathetic black man.
And that's just the truth of it. If you go in neighborhoods and wait a minute, do you guys watch the ID channel at all? All them crimes are being
Colorado.
They don't watch Snap.
They be in Colorado.
That's one of my favorite ones.
You know the man who did Colorado Springs?
It's nothing but white people killing.
I don't like crime is real.
If they're not killing their own fucking family, see, they like theirs tight. They like to kill their whole fucking families, and they like to kill their grandmas after they sleeping with their daughters, who they have abortions by, or either putting somebody in the basement for 6 months and have 12 kids with that person that's part of the family. Just all kind of. Then they go to the school. When they get too fucked up, they go to the school and they do a mass shooting. So you guys forget about all that stuff because it's not in your face the way it should be. And I'm telling you, white men, we can sit up and watch the ID channel from sun up to sundown, and there's some white men killing up each other. If they're not killing their boss, they're killing their whole entire family. They don't even leave a dog alive. So y'all want to sit here and talk about what's going on in the inner city? Yeah, you're right. There are murders that don't need to be going on. I'm not going to sit up here and lie and try to make it seem like everything is hunky-dory. And I would love for us to stop doing that. But let's not forget, in Chinatown, let's see how many murders happened today or yesterday or for the weekend. In Little Italy, all the fuck over. You're not even talking about the Italians killing each other one at a time secretly, is because
bodies in cement? Do you feel more comfortable with that? Or put them in the East River or the Harlem River? You feel more comfortable?
But they don't even talk about the unwarranted crimes that white people are almost exclusively do, like serial killing. Like shit that there's no reason to do. There's, excuse me, I'm talking. There's like shit that, can somebody mute this bitch? Like shit that there's no reason to do. The thing is, black people and other people, there's a rhyme to the reason. You can look at evidence of why crime exists. White people have 7 times health, and they have pretty much the lay of the land, and they're still committing crimes. When you see molestations, unwarranted, people killing their parents, unwarranted, those are the type of crimes that white people almost only exist in when you look at FBI data. So when you, like, I wish that I could poof and make you niggas not black, so y'all can go be white. Please go be white, so they can do something to your stupid ass. Y'all not talking to you, bitch.
You know what's the sad part, culture? And you know what's the sad part, culture?
I'm not talking to you, Dr. Adam.
You know what's the sad
I'm
part,
talking to you, my
culture?
girl.
You know what's the sad part, culturally?
Can you relax?
You know what's the sad part, culturally? Culturally. You know what's the sad part, culturally? 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 Crime is based on proximity. So people commit crimes based on proximity. Anytime you look at proximity, people will literally commit crimes. So yes, you're going to commit a crime based on your proximity. So of course, in an urban neighborhood, you're going to see crime, black on black crime, because guess what? Black people are in proximity. Chinese people are in proximity. Guess what? White people are in proximity. So you're going to see crime in proximity. It is weird to me. And literally, if you take a criminology class, like I did in college, they teach you that. Duh.
Anthropology.
That part. Right. Super weird.
And so at the crux of this is always like that black people have a moral failing, right? That's like, it's a white supremacist talking point that people like to say, like, oh, there's crime in the black community or there's poverty because it's a moral failing. What we see in Baltimore right now is evidence that it is not a moral failing. Like, you saw a black mayor that, like, specifically and intentionally infused programs into his city, and crime went down in a matter of years. They have the lowest crime rate. It's like 78%. And it didn't happen like when they didn't sit down and teach the people different morals. They just gave the people more resources. Anytime you have a community that is economically depressed, that they're in a food apartheid area, that they have like little to no chances of upward mobility or career or whatever, you'll see an increase in crime. That's what happened in Germany right before World War II. That's where we get hoodlums from, right? These hoods, they were white German like males in their 20s that didn't have anything to do, and they were committing vagrancy crimes or bashing windows and all this kind of stuff because they didn't have an upwardly mobile. It's not about a race thing. It's about when you take a population and impoverish them and over police them, they are going to tend to rebel in ways and try to seek their best end. Period. That's for every race, culture, class, and creed.
Totally agree.
Matt or whatever, Liddy, you got a response to that?
No, I just find it weird that they equate. They think just because you're broke and you're outside dusty that requires you to go pick up a gun and shoot somebody.
Who is
Like,
that?
No.
You can stab somebody.
Hold on, excuse me. Because we're gonna break it down, right? When these dusties are going out here and these demons are going out with these hits, right?
Somebody beat this bitch up.
Are they robbing the individuals that they're fucking, shooting after they're done, going out there shooting them? No.
Yeah,
these are personal incidents because of street beef that's happening. It has nothing to do with poverty at all. These niggas are doing drills in $2,000 fucking shoes.
What?
Denim of teeth.
Where's your evidence?
All different
Where's your evidence?
poverty.
robbers.
Wait, did you see the
These are
receipts?
demons, uncontrolled, unhoused fucking fools. That's what they are.
No, you
And
just
this is
hate
not
yourself.
happening in
You
white
just hate
communities.
yourself.
Listen to you, and I'm
And
gonna
it's
So,
not
so
happening
no,
in
the
white
thing is, you just hate
communities.
yourself, and that's okay. But we don't hate ourselves. We don't hate ourselves. You just hate yourself. You should see a therapist. You should see a
telling
therapist.
them to do these fucking murders.
Right.
They are physically
Right.
doing
And it's not happening in white
going out
communities.
their homes themselves and committing these fucking
And it's not
crimes.
happening in white
Nobody
communities.
is
Yeah, they had a whole
commit
mafia,
these fucking
but they
crimes.
for
They
some
are
reason about this.
themselves doing
And
it.
this is
And
not
you have
happening.
nasty niggas like you who are always gonna do this. And you know what? I'm tired of it. Cause y'all are
Get
fucking
tired. What you gonna do when you
And
get
this is
tired?
not
What you
happening
gonna
in
do?
white communities.
And so now you tired. What you gonna do?
tired of it.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do, bitch? What you gonna do? Do something about it.
Do
Do something about it, big bitch. You bad.
It's
So
so
you tired. So now make something happen.
Look, you need therapy, baby.
That probably
Oh,
is some
nigga.
fucking hard.
Somebody beat you the fuck up and stole your PlayStation after they fucked you, and you still mad about it, homegirl. That's what happened. You let that man come to your house and fuck you, and he stole your PlayStation, and you're still mad, bitch. Suck my dick, bitch.
So it's not my problem.
Elijah,
What you need to
Elijah,
do
man,
is
I have a
gather a
question.
meeting with you and the rest of you fucking degenerates
Gotcha.
and figure
Stop
out
letting us come fuck you on the first night, and they want to steal your shit.
Somebody wants to ask a lady.
And Black Beverly Hills,
Yeah, this is definitely Dr. Adams. This is definitely Dr. Adams.
you're not worried
This
about
that
the
sissy.
civilization of the world, right?
This that big sissy.
But the other
This is sissy with the nose job.
they're the only
She really hates herself.
Yeah,
She got caught sneaking out of a white man's house.
Hold on, y'all. We're not having a conversation.
Not the ones that Howard they're not playing at all.
Okay, hold on, y'all, please. Let's have the conversation. Is your name Elisha? Is he talking to you?
That's Dr. Adams.
Can I ask you?
Yeah, I was trying to ask him a question, 2 questions.
Go ahead, Blue. I don't know. I didn't know his name was Elisha.
Yeah, may I ask you 2 questions? Is it okay? Is it okay?
He's asking you if he can ask you a question.
He knows that. He doesn't want to.
Don't ask me no stupid ass question if I'm on.
She's distraught. That's Dr. Adams.
He's
I don't know who Dr. Adams
I'm
is.
literally
I don't
trying to
know
deal
who
with
Dr.
you, bro.
Adams is. Okay, go ahead, Blue.
Can I ask you a question? Nigga, like, ask the
Yeah.
question.
Okay, that was the first question. The second question, have you been a big...
Bro, like, let's be real, bro.
Shut your bitch ass up, Dr. Adams.
I'm not
Help!
talking to you,
I'm
faggot.
telling y'all.
Stay on mute.
Some health issues.
I told you, I'm calling these bitches out. That's Dr. Adams, Lisa.
I have no
She
idea.
mad. She mad. I always get her body.
Answer your question, sir. I'm the.
All right. So I understand we might come to different conclusions about the nature of crime or why or whatever. What is your proposed solution?
I don't like
All
that
of you
question.
niggas under the jail that are committing the crime. That's my proposed solution.
Okay. All right. Cool.
100%.
All right. Cool. Has that worked?
It hasn't
We've
happened
seen that.
yet. The way it
No,
needs
it
to
has.
happen.
Wait. It has happened. We have.
Oh, no, it hasn't.
industrial
Not the way
complex.
I think it needs to happen.
Hold on a second. All right. Listen. We gotta be intellectually honest. If we gonna really have a
Okay,
conversation,
go ahead and have
like this,
the
all right?
conversation, but I mean,
All
these
right,
are conversations that have been had 15, 16 years since before I was born. It's like, how long are we gonna continue to have these conversations?
As long as people don't listen, apparently.
Yeah, no.
So
Talking
if
about
you
content
listen,
needs to happen.
Blue is useless. This is a woman that hates himself.
Elijah,
Mandatory minutes need to be given out. Give the solutions that I'm giving you right now. These are the solutions. Yeah, no, I really don't want to fucking be.
This girl is scared of her shadow, baby. You can scared. She'll shit on herself if a raindrop top on her head.
Blah. We've been doing the same fucking.
I'ma definitely get your bitch ass robbed.
So Elijah,
If I sound ignorant and immature,
no, you don't sound ignorant and mature.
You sound like
You don't sound ignorant and mature,
I don't care.
Elijah.
My
I'm
solution
asking
is
you.
to continue to lock you niggas up.
I got you. You said stuff on crime. I heard you.
Yeah, that's my
I heard you.
solution. And black men who continue to leave the homes fractured, you niggas need to be dealt with as well. That's my motherfucking solution.
That's not against the law.
Dealt with, like really
Hold on,
dealt with.
bro. Let him talk.
Right? Because I spent so much time talking about the women, right? But now when we start talking about niggas, you niggas start acting like bitches and start getting off.
Okay. No. Can we
Right.
calm down?
Angry about
You're
it.
angry, baby.
Women out there, right? It's you bitch ass niggas that's making them
I think I heard this.
So when
I
you
think
start
what I heard.
bitch
I'm
ass
gonna
niggas,
tell you what I think I
now
heard this
niggas
over,
get
dog.
close.
Come from behind that screen.
You say.
Come from behind that screen, little nigga. That's what you do. Come from behind that picture.
Is to be tough on crime.
But I've only heard you talk about being tough. I've only heard you. Hold on. But let me ask you a question. Hold on. No. I want to ask you a question.
Hold on. I'm trying to deal with this.
I don't want to build.
Your solution is tough
You're
on
gonna
crime,
sound
right?
like the same idea.
I got you.
I don't care. Like 6 years of this.
Thank you.
Alright,
I hear tough on crime. Oh my bad. I hear tough on crime. But the fact of the matter is that that's not a solution because it has happened before.
No,
In the 90s were when the Democrats were tough on crime. We got policing, right? We got tougher mandatory minimums. That's when we got the 100-to-1 policy for crack versus cocaine, and it actually didn't work. Like if you're talking about a community like it, as in like it has an illness, right? If it's an organism that has an illness and we're trying to diagnose the illness and come up with like solutions for this illness, at this point the illness would be like you said, criminality or whatever you call them, demons or whatever.
Right? Your question.
No, you can't fucking ask me a question because I ain't done fucking speaking.
Bro,
My nigga, what the fuck?
I know where you're going.
You are a child of the crack baby. I swear to God, because you don't have any impulse control. I deal with children that are crack addicted, and you are acting like them, bro. Calm the fuck down. That's all I'm asking. You said that these are your solutions. What I'm telling you is they were enacted in the 90s and they didn't fucking work. As a matter of fact, they achieved the opposite effect. 2 to 2.5 generations, 2 to 3 generations of black men were taken out the home. It's the same fucking thing that you are vilifying people for. So you say your solution is to be tough on crime. Well, we did that shit. And that's what the fuck got the 2 to 3 generations of black men out the motherfucking home.
He left, Blue.
Of course he did. You don't want to hear that shit.
He doesn't.
Ooh. Bottom line is
Somebody got some back reverb.
He's in the chat. Did somebody throw him down?
I don't have
I threw him down so he could someone want to talk. Yeah. All I'm asking you is that if what you're asking for is to heal the community, is to stop some of these crimes, why wouldn't you be for these community projects? Why wouldn't you be for proven methods that actually work? Providing clinical services and free healthcare in the community. Providing like evening and overnight programs for teens so that they don't have to be in the streets and commit crime. Like, why wouldn't you be for that shit? That's my only thing. Because that's the only thing we actually see that actually works, and we seeing it that it's working right now. So that was just my question. It sounds like you just want to be angry and you just want to punish somebody for hurting you. That's what it sounds like.
Well, y'all are trying to reason with a gay Republican. I don't really.
Oh, you should have said that in the fucking beginning.
I don't even think it's a gay Republican. I think he really has some serious underlining deeper rooted issues, and that's sad because
I have
he is
deeper
really
rooted
angry.
issues because I want crime out of the community.
Okay, but Liddy, here's the thing. Listen, but hold on, but here's the problem. Your target audience doesn't make sense because crime.
Respectfully,
So,
I need
Liddy,
to
I'm not
listen to what you said
Liddy,
and I'm not gonna
50, Liddy,
So,
your target audience is wrong because here's the problem. I'm getting ready to tell you. Because here's the problem. The last mass shootings that have happened in the United States of America have been all white men under the age of 25. And they have killed more people in the United States of America. Mass shootings. Okay? were killed. Sir, seven were killed. 54 were shot, 7 were killed. And I don't know the ratio and how all of it happened, so I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I know all of what. Sir, I'm not going to sit here and pretend. What I am discussing with you is that mass shootings in this country by white men in this country has disproportionately outnumbered any shootings of any black men in this country and have killed more people in this country. Period, point, fucking blank. And you are sitting here, sir, you are sitting here and your response, sir, you sat here and your first thing that you said is that there were Latin men, and you sat here and you said black men and Latin men were your target audience. But the problem with your argument was that they were not the ones that are committing murder at the highest level. It's white men. And that's the problem. So what I'm trying to tell you is that if what you're trying to do is to reduce crime, the people who need to be targeting love is white men.
That's not landing, ma'am. So
it definitely is. You just don't want it. You just don't want to hear it. You just don't want to hear it, sweetheart. You just don't want to hear it. But the numbers are the numbers. The data is the data. The data is the data, love. The data is the data. I know you don't want to hear the truth. You can't handle the truth. But that's the truth. But
wrong with me.
I know you. I know you don't want to hear the truth, but that's the truth. And you can't handle the truth.
But can I address what the gentleman?
You're not black. We talking about black people.
Yeah, cool. So what he said about the 90s, he said we tried this hard-on crime tactic back in the 90s and it hasn't worked. So if we were to say we agree with you, what have we been doing since the 90s?
You're not black.
You ain't
Y'all be letting everybody comment on our business. You're not black.
You're not even in this fight.
You're not even in.
This ain't your fight.
Stop. It has messed up like either. I'm not having a black and white conversation at almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm just basically trying to have a conversation with these guys.
Thank you.
And you know, these are the routine stuff. This is not new. We're here to have the conversation. I'm not really here to fight with them. So, you know, we got a whole bunch of people on our stage who are not black. And I'm not agreeing with what's being said. We're here to have a conversation. As a matter of fact, Patty twisted my arm to open up this room, so please don't let me regret it. Go ahead, with Samoa.
Thank you.
Like it is? So at some point?
Yeah, okay, you're next after Samoa, Dark.
So the gentleman said that the tough on crime tactic was tried back in the 90s and it didn't work. That it led to, I think he said, 2 to 3 generations of the prison pipeline, you know, the whole narrative, right? So what have we been doing since then?
I just said, Baltimore has seen the lowest crime. I said Baltimore has seen the lowest crime rate in 50 years, 78% down. There are other black cities where these mayors are putting in innovative strategies to actually lower crime. But,
All right, so you're not answering my
I'm
question.
sorry, I'm telling you your answer. But we don't see that because in the midst of what they're doing, right? You have a president that is literally lying to the public and telling them that crime is up when these places are receiving.
So you're not answering my question.
50 years. Like I said, look at what they're doing.
Yeah, but you're not answering my question. So my question was,
Oh my God.
at the point of the tough on crime tactic that you were talking about earlier in the 90s, what have we been doing in Chicago, New York, Los Angeles, Baltimore, and all these places?
Oh, gentrification and oppression of people.
No. What have we been doing since then?
Gentrification and the oppression of people.
All right, hold on. So you went back to the 90s.
That's what we have been doing.
Hold on, so you went back to the 90s.
And also we've been dropping drugs, handguns, and I'm answering your direct question. I'm answering your direct question. We have also been yes, we also are been dropping loads of guns and drugs into Chicago. Literally trainloads.
Alright, so you said tough on crime.
Full of guns.
Alright, so you said tough on, come on, tough on crime back in the 90s. You had to go back 30 years, right? You had to go back to 30 to 40 years to say, hey, that over there didn't work. It hasn't been working for the past 40 years, and I'm asking you, what is it? What have we been doing for the past 40 years? You say, no, it's actually capitalism, and it's all these other things that are happening. It's not the actual policies that are being implemented. That is the opposite of tough on crime, right? I just want to make sure that I hear you clearly.
No, I don't know what you're saying. You're speaking gibberish. What are you talking about?
I don't understand the question either, Simone. Can you break it down to where the ghosts can get it, please?
Alright, so he pointed out to the gentleman earlier, he said, the tough on crime tactic did not work. And he had to go all the way back to the 90s and 80s. So I asked him, well, if it didn't work back then, what have we been doing since then? Because there had to be a point in time where we stopped it because it led to all these things. The whole 2 to 3 generations of people being locked up, right?
We still haven't stopped it. What are you talking about?
What?
So stop and frisk. That is a policy that was born out of the.
So why did you go back to the 90s?
He's explaining to you what they
do. Are you stupid? Wait, are you?
Yes, he's stupid.
He's explaining to you.
No, seriously, do you not realize this in disorder? Do you not understand what I'm saying?
Yes. So we didn't. Hold on.
No, seriously. Are you comprehending
You're
the words
saying that you went all the way back to the 80s and 90s.
No, I'm asking you a very direct question. Listen to me. Are you comprehending the words that I'm speaking?
What is going on? Why did you go all the way back to the 80s and 90s to point out a
because that's how policies affect communities. What are you talking about?
Right, and then we changed them because they led to...
We didn't change the policies. What are you talking about?
This is just crazy.
The policies never changed.
Those policies have jump-started the prison industrial complex that is still going in this country. What are you talking about? We actually have bolstered those policies since they enacted. I'm really kind of get concerned because it sounds like you don't have a basic understanding of history, a basic understanding of civics, a basic understanding of policy, a basic understanding of like anything of how a city or like a country or state would move. So I'm trying to understand, do you have a processing disorder, or are you just ignorant of all the policies and structures that have happened since the tough on crime bill? And all the things that it enacted. Now, if you want me to go through that, I can. We can't do this on this page. But if you DM me, I will teach you. You're gonna have to pay me for it, but I will teach you that shit. I guarantee you. And I'm not. And for real, I'm really not being facetious or anything. This is shit I do. I just don't do it for free. Real talk.
What he's saying basically, Samo, is this. Nothing about those crime bills or anything has changed. What has happened is there's community activism. What has happened is nonprofits have stepped in. What has happened is that grassroots organizations have jumped in now and done things to lower the crime rates. So they have gone in and done community things, and they've gone in and created community programs to lower the crime rates in those communities.
Barack Obama and Donald Trump did not offer reforms to the crime bills that
Barack Obama absolutely did. Trump did not.
Trump did not.
Hold on, man. What are you doing? Bro, we know that this dude signed the First Step Act. We know that he signed the reforms. We know that
That's not a reform.
That's not a reform.
That's not a reform. Yes, I'm fucking serious. Yes.
It's not a
Before you ask that stupid ass question.
It's not a reform. It's not a reform.
It's not a reform to let people out of prison.
Thank you, Sloan.
It doesn't address them.
Thank you. Sloan, can you explain it, please, Sloan? Please.
I'm going to put the link in the chat.
Sloan, can you please explain this to him? Because he does not understand this.
They changed the sentencing guidelines
guidelines for nonviolent crimes,
Yes.
yes or no?
Yes, in 2018.
But that's
All right.
not a
Well, then
That's
what
not a
would be
reform. That's not a
That's
reform.
not a definition of a reform. Do you know what a reform is? All he did was try to give people less time. That's not a reform. And then on top of that, son, just on top of that, the people, we had this conversation in this room a million times, and out of the 30,000, I think it was, who got released, the step-up, first step-back was not even implemented to its full extent in the first place. So you're letting people out with criminal records with felonies who can't survive. And I played tapes, clips of men who were released on the first step back, the ones who didn't recidivize back in because they could not find work. When you're out, it doesn't matter that you're out, regardless if you have a felony on your record or not. If you can't get work, if you cannot find work, how do you think that people are going to sustain themselves? Just show me how. And then you add a felony onto that. What do you think is going to happen? They recidivate back in. So where is the reform?
Well, I will say the reduction there. Yes, Obama had a reduction in the 20 to 1, the crack versus cocaine disparity from 100 to 1 to 21. We did see a change under Trump in the First Step Act.
I know what the First Step Act is. I don't know why you do that. No, that's Samoa. He threw what the First Step. He did a Wikipedia of the First Step Act. We know what that is.
I understand what you're saying, and I agree.
Read the citations at the bottom. This is the reform, a bipartisan reform bill that redrew the lines of sentencing for nonviolent crimes. It did not focus on
it didn't do anything.
Oh my God, reform in the community has nothing with whether you're going to give me more less time for a crime. It's not reforming anything. It's reforming that particular. I did. I'm reading the thing right. Boy, you can't
Listen, Samoa, listen.
Go read this damn thing right now.
My point was that she said that the first, and you said it too, the First Step Act was not a criminal justice reform bill that was signed into law by Donald Trump.
That's not what she said.
What we end up doing, this is the purpose, what we end up doing is arguing over it. We should be talking about what actually took place from the act. So now we arguing like points. So the actionable things.
He's trying to get us into the weeds. Listen, cool.
I'm not.
Great.
Okay, great. We'll agree that it's a reform. Now, what did it do?
So now what?
All right, thank you.
Okay, yeah, that's a good solution. That's a good solution. And okay, go. And now what? I like that part.
Yes. So a reform bill means that the 19.
No, we know what a reform bill. What did it do? What action did it take?
Right. The reason why we brought this up was because we.
No, we want to know what action it took. Always do this, bro. Just answer the fucking question.
It changed the 1994 crime.
So show us the data.
So then that means that
What
we're
was
not
the
being.
outcome? What was the outcome?
So when somebody made the comment that the laws from 1994.
Well, what's the outcome? We already addressed that. We agree with you.
So
Now, what's the outcome? What were the outcomes?
11,000 of us was released from prison for nonviolent crimes.
That's not, what were the outcomes? If it's reform, then we should see future outcomes.
Wait, we agree.
Everybody from this point forward gets sentenced in this context as far as nonviolent crimes, marijuana laws, all these things.
11,000 people you said were released, right?
And what
You said 11,000 people were released because of that reduction, correct?
30,000.
30,000? Okay, you said 30,000, correct?
All right, 30,000. I don't care.
How many of them are still out?
What I'm saying is, we have 5% of the world's population and 25% of the world's prison population. We have the Carceral Corporation of America, the CCA, is one of the biggest lobbying firms, and they're lobbying for private prisons. They're lobbying states and have had major legislation in multiple states that they have the private prisons in to make sure that their prisons are 80% full. They've actually lobbied for harsher crimes, and they've lobbied for additional crimes to
much for inmates that are inside. They've lobbied for inhumane conditions, all of this shit. So my question to you, when you say these 30,000 people were let go, what is that to do in the amorphous blob of the huge prison industrial complex that, like I said, when we have 1/4 of the world's prison population?
And hold on, Blue, can I just put something there? What 30,000 people is literally 1% of the was 1% of the prison population that was let go. So that's not, no, sir. 1% of reform.
To answer your
No.
from this point forward,
Sir,
nobody else will be going into prisons
sir,
if committing the same bottom line
sir,
crime.
that's
So
not,
instead of filling up the prisons with marijuana,
no, sir, that's not,
That's really not true.
no, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true.
What is your overall point? Because what you came off,
are you for real?
what you came off the mic to do was to argue with me and argue with somebody else.
Oh my God.
You said, what do
Because
we do next?
you're incorrect in your summation.
So you're saying that anybody who commits the same crimes as before are
He's
going to be sentenced differently than these people that are now being released from prison?
Y'all, this is what narcissists do.
Oh my
What they're trying to do is they're trying to steer the conversation into something else that they like. Don't let them do that. You gotta keep them whole to the point. So the point when you came off tomorrow,
I just killed all
you
of
said
y'all.
You didn't kill anything.
You did kill yourself. Hold on real quick. Hold on real quick. The issue is not federal prison. The issue is actually state prison. So what you're saying, and that's where the majority of black people, the people that we're concerned about, are housed, is in state prisons. So those laws need to change. Sir, let me finish. Let me finish. And this is why I said when you initially started talking, this is why I mentioned who is we and you're not black, because this is what non-black people try to do and make black people look bad. The actual issue, you can look this up, the problem, the school to prison pipeline, it's about state prison. It's not about federal prison. So when you say no, this can't happen, yes it can. In many states it has. And it continues to happen. Because if you're not prosecuted on federal terms, then this does not apply to you. So no, the outcomes did not really change that much. Yes, we do, because this does not apply to stuff. No, sir, stop. Samoa, stop. This does not apply. Samoa, stop. This does not apply to state charges. It only sir, stop. This only applies to federal law. The one step back. So only 1% of the population of federal prisoners were released. And under that reform, it does not actually even make a smidgen of the actual percentage of people